All right, guys, and welcome to Dope Check, episode number 92. We have survived 6 weekends of online qualifiers, and we are back because there is a major tournament just down the road for me and Trey in a few days' time. 10 teams fly out to the UK. 2 of them didn't even make it to that point, but a lot of very interesting storylines. We have a clear pre-event favourite in OpTic Texas. They finish off 10-1 in the end, maybe avoiding the undefeated curse. Who is the most likely team to battle them if they make it to the finals? Shotzi thinks FaZe. Others think there could be different candidates as well. Who's got to blow it up before the tournament even starts? Thieves making progress. The same cannot be said for the Paris Gentlemates. Boys, it is good to be back. We'll all be together in a few days' time, which is exciting to see. Don's about to get on a flight. We've got a fish tank in the background. I know you're thinking about how early have I got to get to the airport. It's been a while, but, you know, it's exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm slightly nervous. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to even the live show. That wasn't even completely on my agenda. I know we talked about it like very briefly, but that's fucking cool to do. You know, hopefully, whether we get to run a full show live or just hang out with everyone, that'd be cool. The event should be sick. Apparently, the venue is nice. So I don't know. I don't want to get my hopes up too high, but yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited.
It's good, Trey.
Whoa. We're back with another Monday. Listen, it's an absolute pleasure. Like Don just said, if you're down there for the Thursday for Birmingham, if you guys are coming, we will be hosting a nice little CDL get-together, I guess, where we're trying to run a little live show or just a little Q&A or something just to talk about Call of Duty. But listen, if we get too many of you guys there, it could get chaos. It could get wicked. It could get wicked. Yeah, if you do come, you know, make sure you have some fun, whatever like that. Just a pre-warning: don't get too drunk and become a dick. All right, don't become an asshole. All right, because we ain't got security, so it would just be me, Rab, and Don kicking you out, which might be the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you in your life. So, yeah, if you do want to come down, you go to Breaking Point's tweets, my tweets, or anything like that.
I'll bring it out real quick. Hang on.
Yeah, you can see the link or anything like that.
Yeah.
Listen, we were shooting for 30, 40 people, but I think it's going to be a lot more than that.
I don't know what I'm going to say to the guy tomorrow, man. But yeah, so I went down to Birmingham, you guys know, the other week just to have a look at a venue where we could do a little live show, really. I just want to get a couch, a couple microphones, get the boys there. We can talk to you guys. And I'm like, okay, it's going to be Thursday evening, so I know a lot of people won't be in town yet because they're going to come in on the Friday. So I thought, all right, we might get a few people, we might not. I don't know. Like, let's just see. I'll go and find a venue that makes sense. It's in a good location. Like the venue setup will work, and it's a bar. Like, I think it's the place to do it. You got to do it at a bar. And he was like, "Oh yeah, we can save a few tables for you guys. Like, you'll have space. We'll move this out the way and stuff like that." I'm like, okay. And I finally got it confirmed by the big boss the other day that we can do it in that venue, and these are the details anyway. And if you want to come, just head to the replies and there's a link. We'll put it in the description of this. Head in, put your email address in, just so we have some sort of idea of how many numbers, like how many people are going to be turning up. And as you say, Trey, it might be more than we bargained for, which might mean we have to come to some sort of alternate plan. I don't know. But, you know, there's worse things, right?
We'll host it in the car park.
We might have to host it in the car park. I don't know. Like, you can get your beers at the bar and then head down to the car park. I'm not sure. But whatever it is, look, if there's too many people there, then they're not going to complain to us, are they? Because you know what I mean? We brought them in some good business. Probably begging us to come back. Half of those
motherfuckers are probably going to go gamble anyway, so they're going to be making way more money than.
Well, exactly. You know. Yeah. So I don't know. It's because it's the first time trying to do something like this. There's a few moving pieces. We don't really have any idea what the interest would be, but regardless. Lloyd says me and my 50 mates are coming. That's the entire capacity that I bargained for in this venue. But whatever, we can make space. People just have to huddle in.
You know what you can do? You just don't say a word, and then we just show up with all these people, and then he just goes, "Rab, what the fuck? This isn't what I envisioned." And then you say, "What about if I get everyone to buy a drink?"
Yeah. Well.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. And then
As
we
long-
might be
as long
running
as
the
they're making
bars
money,
dry
yeah.
on day one, you know. Day
We
zero.
might be. They might need us behind the bar.
Yeah. Imagine chalk the show up
Hey,
with
that'd be some
pouring,
good
with
content.
pouring beers for the guys. Yeah, like I don't know.
Yeah, that would be tough.
It could be pretty crazy, but look, we'll see how that goes. But anyway, I'm sure we're going to see some of you guys there. So looking forward to the weekend. It's going to be mega. It's going to be a ton of you guys in Birmingham. I was kind of bargaining on the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday being big. Thursday night might be less of a big deal. I guess we'll see. Thanks for a couple of the super chats to start out the show here. From Banzaddy's back at it again. My little brother's going to be there and I'm super jealous about it. Yeah, it should be mega. I mean, we saw like what it looks like in terms of the setup. You've got the main stage, the Bravo stage, all this. You've got Warzone there. You've got like Halo's going on. Is there Halo as well? I think there might be. There's a lot going on in DreamHack regardless. And Andrew with the 5. I'm in Birmingham for work or weekends. Might catch you boys at some point. Well, look, if you're there Thursday night, then I don't need to advertise that anymore. It's all going to be flooding the casino out the door. It looks like at this rate, because the space I've got in the corner is not. There's no way more than like 30 or 40 people even be able to see us. I bought a speaker, so we might have to do it as a stand-up show so more people can see us rather than sitting on the couch.
We might have to stand on the bar.
We might have to stand on stand on the bar. Like if you were planning to go to the sports bar on Thursday night to watch the World Cup qualifiers, I would suggest choosing a different bar. But that's all I can say. All right, let's move on from that. I'm sure we're going to see some of you guys out there. Don, obviously you're getting on the flight out to Birmingham. Bush, you played the Cup over the last couple of days. Yeah. P7, they got the job done. They win it in the end. Yeah. Bush, you just fell short, but look, feeling confident for the big one.
I'm feeling extremely confident for the major. We were playing like shit, and we still got third, so that's great to see. I mean, our overload, we were winning overloads. I think we lost. I don't know what our hard point record was, but we lost like majority of hard points on Championship Sunday. So even the series where we won. I think every series we won was a 3-2. And we probably won like one hard point the whole day and got third. So, yeah, we're just playing Byron's cousins, running around in fucking 3v3 Blackhearts and 3v3 Colossus all night till fucking 2 a.m. So I think we're doing some brain dead shit. But I think just getting the boys in person, and I think that same Thursday we'll actually be doing like some pre-land. I don't know all the details or whatever, but we'll be able to get some land practice before the major. So. Yeah, man, this shit's about to be fire, and top 2 at this event get a spot at the Pro-Am. So,
that's the big deal, 100%.
That's the big deal, 100%. Yeah,
yeah. 16 teams at the Pro-Am. Yeah.
Obviously, you want to win the event, but like I said, getting to that Pro-Am without any other stress is mainly what it's about. I'm going to assume it's 2 spots from this and then an online qualifier for the last 2, right?
It's 2 spots from this, and then Elite Season 3 winner. And from NA and EU. So us winning the past Elite, that doesn't do shit for the Pro-Am. I mean, it's cool for money, but yeah, the next 2 big competitions are bigger, are more important.
I take it that if let's say you win this event and then you won the Elite, I take it the spot just goes to whoever comes second.
Yeah. That probably makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just might aura farming by just winning both regardless. Don't even need to.
Imagine that you get to choose who you give it to.
I like that.
give it to the worst team there.
We'll just sell it to the highest bidder.
Yeah, I like that.
We make the money.
I've cast on with the 5, much appreciated. Yeah, I did just put a video live on the channel as well, so he's got Rabception going on right now. But yeah, looking forward to the Challengers tournament. It's going to be a big one, absolutely. Look, Beans and Afro, they're going to be there, Trey. I will admit the UK representation this tournament, it ain't looking so good when it comes to the Pro League. It's actually it's kind of tragic to see how it's gone, since the glory days. But yeah, what can you do? We got Insight. We got Jamie Insight flying the flag.
Is there anyone else?
I think that might be it.
He's the only one?
I think that might be it.
Yeah, I think so.
Of like British players or like because I mean, Cammy's like Scottish, but he's been dropped now.
Cammy there either.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
So-
Insight's the only one.
Yeah, because we've got no nasty.
Damn, yo, it really did fall off when me and Ben left, didn't it? It really
That's
did.
crazy though that it fell off this bad. I can't lie. It's pretty
It
rough.
really did. As soon as me and Ben left, there's been nothing else.
We got Afro Beans in the challengers bracket. We got B Sport Josh coaching them. Like, that's
I mean,
the
listen, we
UK
could have had
rep right
Nasty there too, but like, fuck me, that team's dog shit.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it was inevitable that they didn't make it, but you know,
I mean, we
I feel
all
kind of
said
bad
it.
for him, honestly.
I
do
do.
I.
I don't know. I don't know if it's that big of a deal to him because I just don't know him personally. But you know, being able to go home, see your
Nah,
family.
it's definitely a big deal.
Yeah.
I'll
I
be
would
flying
assume
back
so.
anyway
Just-
if I got money.
Yeah.
Nah, for sure. I mean, you got to look at it this way too. It's like vice versa as well, Don. You know, you barely ever get to. Imagine the league was in the UK. You barely get to go home. The one event you can go home to, see your
Yeah.
family, friends, or whatever like
Yeah.
that. Spend like an extra couple days there, and you just can't.
Yeah.
He should pull up anyway.
Yeah, he should.
Yeah.
But the flight ain't free no more.
Well, exactly. Yeah.
It's
know?
like 2,000. It's really.
Yeah, it's probably
expensive
even
right
more now because of all the shit that's going on.
It's so
Yeah.
much money to fly right now.
That's wild.
Yeah, because of the fucking oil flights.
Yeah,
We won't get political, but man, it's
they
like a war zone
scalping
out
like
there.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like a war zone out there. It's like
yeah,
being
they're
on the dance.
scalping.
Scalping flights.
Yeah. No, they need you back, Trey. I think you're right. Ever since you and Ben called it a day, it's only been downhill for the UK scene.
Hey, you can blame the younger generation for that. Me and Ben were still trying to stay around, but we got dropped by the younger generation.
Yeah, I hate to say it.
Hey, they never knew what they had until it was gone. You know.
We got the Spaniards.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, exactly. Well said, Trey. Yeah, well said.
I hope
So
they
I'm-
do
so
well. I
I'm
hope they do
talking
well
about.
this event.
Well, listen, they kind of just bought into my, obviously we'll talk about them, but they brought into my philosophy of they're not the second best team in the game.
Yeah.
Because obviously they lost their game, and then they beat Boston, which is, fuck it. I think me and Ben could come back and do that. Like I said, they are. Everyone says they're the second best team. I just think anyone on their day is the second best team right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I said before. Everyone was like, "No, you dumb as hell. You know what you're talking." I do know what I'm talking about. I lived this life. I lived this life for a while. They're a very good team, just like the other 7 people that can be a second best team right now in the game. So, we'll talk more about it. But I just like to brag about how I'm always right. Appreciate you.
Shock. John, with the 5 USD, are Carolina going to get blacklisted for stair glitch in Miami and the hardpoint, or do they only blacklist or pay attention to good teams when it comes to GAs? Thoughts on if Ravens were being dirty this weekend?
I mean, they're playing online 24/7. They're always being dirty.
I mean, we didn't see anything about it. I mean, if you don't see Miami come out and
They were
press
tweeting other
charges,
stuff.
basically, essentially press charges. If we're not pressing charges, I mean, what is there to talk about?
I mean,
kinda gotta
everything they
press-
said-
But
anything
they just
they
said they're
was-
online warriors.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
And you can't GA the bedroom.
Nah, yeah.
Unfortunately, not.
Last year would have done that 4 years ago.
I watched the series. I don't recall anything. Maybe you fucking, if you were watching it even harder than me and you saw a stair glitch, but yeah, you got to press charges. You can't you can't go to jail for a crime if there's no accusation. So
Peanut
Yeah.
says they're going to sell bangers and mash at the Birmingham venue. I remember they did have some nice food stuff there a few years ago. It weren't quite bangers and mash, but
They got some good food stuff at the
Yeah.
DreamHack stuff because they have like the food vendors there.
Yeah, the food vendors always go crazy. Like they had one Birmingham 2018 called the whole hog or something like that. and they would give you
bro, it
remember
was
that?
tough.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
like
wow,
it give you
it
a
was
sandwich with like just pulled pork and then apple sauce. And just
Yeah, it
slap
was-
that in a sandwich. Wow, that shit was,
was
good. Like I
crazy.
still remember the name of it. It was like good. Hopefully they were on that back this year. I actually need that. That was keeping me going. That was literally always keeping me going the whole weekend.
They got they got a Subway
Okay.
and a WH Smith.
Oh, I remember the WH Smith actually. I was praying. My lips
Wow.
were begging for some lip balm from there. Wow. I was in hell that weekend. Yeah, it went pretty. We're not talking about that.
It's about to be cold as shit over there. Is it cold as hell over there?
Nice.
It's pleasant at the moment. I mean,
It's
pleasant.
pleasant.
It's like it's like
I seen
what,
it's like
55?
45 or like in
Yeah,
the 50 range.
Yeah, that's
it's
pleasant,
t-shirt weather.
right? Yeah,
That's pleasant.
t-shirt and shorts, like
Oh,
Yeah.
brother.
yeah.
That's t-shirt with it on. Get yourself.
I mean, it's been a little
All right.
toasty lately. We got up to about 65.
Yeah.
Oh, 65.
good.
Where were 65?
Yeah,
I had the ring light on
it
the other
was.
day. I felt like I was getting attacked by the sun. It was that hot out in the UK.
Yeah, it was crazy. Perez with the 5. Fire had a 1.2 on land. There we go. Some more gas.
Yep.
He's done it again.
Elite MVP.
Elite MVP. Damn right,
MVP,
baby.
man.
Yeah, but they only remember the time he was getting turned on with scraps. They only remember that. I remember it to
crazy.
this day. Raid.
Yeah, chill, bro.
No, I won Final League. I'm just saying that's the only thing. That's the only thing they remember.
They did. That is true. I remember it too. It's what
It don't
is.
count though,
remember it.
because it don't count though, because it was simp though. Like, you know how many times I got turned on by
Yeah.
a simp not on camera? That is just unfortunate. It was
That's
last year.
yeah.
It was simping his second best or best game ever.
Yeah.
cut the
Don't
guy some
count.
slack.
Don't count, man. Is what it is.
Now if
count.
now if Fire went back in there and simped on it again, we might have to have a conversation. Uncomfortable one.
Yeah.
But get Lou in there, man. There's like, what's everyone been saying recently? There's some terrorists in the league.
Yeah. Yep.
They do say that.
I knew.
Hey,
the new
I heard the greatest one of all time, Osama bin Laden. It was phenomenal. It was phenomenal.
Yeah. He's
I
up
can't
there.
wait to talk about these teams. I can't wait to talk about them.
Yeah, let's get into them. Also, Tommy talked about the on-site watch parties. I think OpTic, I'm guessing OpTic going to be there. I'm assuming Kataga's going to be there. I think the flanks still have something going on. We're not going to be doing. We're going to do what we did in Dallas, basically. Like we'll do this. We'll do the little live show. Maybe we'll do a couple of live shows, depending on how Thursday goes. And we'll just do our normal. We'll do our normal procedure. So
Are we doing morning like wake up shows?
we can give that a go, depending on timing. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean I'm like 20-minute drive away.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, it won't be that early though. You see what I mean? It'll be later than it
Yeah,
would
no,
be
it'll be
in
kinda far, yeah.
in the US. So
Yeah.
you don't have to get up at like 9 a.m. That would be bloody hell. That'd be tough, Let's talk about the matches, baby. Actually, first of all, just quick take on this. I saw people nostalgia baiting about MW19. Saying, no, actually, MW19 was great. What a fantastic game. Redefined the franchise. One of the greatest Call of Duty games ever produced. But it appears that pro players have a slightly different opinion on this to the competitive subreddit. So I just wanted your take on, do you look back at MW19 and think, wow, what a game, I really miss it?
No. MW19 personally is my least favorite COD of all time. I think MW19 made my mental health deteriorate. That's how you say the word. I mean, I feel like I was fucking raging every day. I was, we had to move, and I know it's different, for the pros. I see people all the pros hate it. I mean, bro, the game was simply not strong, or it was too powerful for a PS4. First of all, we all had PS4 Pros. Your PS4 Pro sounded like it was literally about to explode at all times. I mean, it sounded absolutely insane. The game was just too much to run. We started slide cancel. It changed COD for the worse, 100%. Warzone was a blast. I remember using the Graw. What other Warzone met? Warzone was fantastic. I'm not gonna lie.
Kilo, MP5, Kanye.
Yeah, the Warzone. I mean, I can't lie. Warzone. All the people who had great memories on Warzone, I feel you on that. But like Call of Duty multiplayer, at its core, that was one of the worst Call of Duty multiplayer games ever. Like, I can't think of a game that's. I hated World War II as well in terms of like fun, but it's like a 10 times better game than Modern Warfare 19. So like most players who play multiplayer, not Warzone, not fucking Blackout, Modern Warfare 19 is one of the worst games of all time.
All right, a couple of takes on this. Yeah, this is obviously the best like Call of Duty in its era in terms of how many people played it and how successful it was. Motherfucker, no one was leaving the house. We were all stuck inside. The world was on shutdown. Yeah. It would have happened with any COD, let's be honest with you. Secondly, this COD was fucking dreadful. All right? You guys are really forgetting about it. No fucking... We had doors. We had doors, for God's
Yeah,
sake.
the doors. Yeah, the doors.
We got doors. Like, we had 5v5 comp.
Yeah.
Like, you guys... Like, and, you know, all these people...
Oh, they added squad spawns for the first time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tough.
The red dots.
Tough.
The start glitch.
Wait, was it no red dots on this one?
Or maybe that was MW2.
That was MW2. That was
Yeah,
MW2.
I was gonna say.
But,
And don't
but
even
the
get-
thing
But this
is,
was the
the thing
start,
is,
though.
it comes from the game. This is the grandfather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the top of
Well,
the tree.
It's only because it did so
Listen,
well that all the games that came after, apart from Cold War, were just the same. It was just
Yeah,
the same
yeah.
shit again.
Hey, I ain't done.
Oh, yeah.
Content creators calling this the greatest game on earth. Yeah, for your bank accounts. You guys didn't really like this fucking game. T-Dog Smitty going around on commission right now. I've seen his tweets. He's on this game's dick. I ain't never seen anything like it for one of the worst CODs ever created. Now, I love T-Dog, but you want it. This is DS cheesing is what Don used to call it back in the day. With DS cheesing. Every content creator loved this game because they were making thousands upon thousands upon thousands. This game was horrible. This game is top 3 worst CODs of all time, along with MW2, the newer version, because that was by far one of the worst CODs I've ever played in my life. And listen, I'm not going to lie. I think Black Ops 7 might belong in the top 3 worst CODs of all time. This COD's fucking horrible too. I hate this COD. And then probably like Ghosts or something like that. Because Ghost was only good for S&D.
Jesus. Oh, my heart.
Nah, Ghost S&D, fire, best game of all time. But if we're talking all-round Call of Duty with pubs and that, terrible.
Oh, pubs were awful. Pubs were really bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Siege running into IDs.
No Dead Silence too. Are we forgetting these things?
Yeah, that was a big
pubs
one.
were
That
so
was a
bad.
big one.
Oh
Yeah.
my god. But yeah.
No, MW19 definitely carved out what we've had for the last few years, but
Yeah.
if it weren't the pandemic, it is what it is. People always look back rose tinted. It like even today, when you were saying our ghost pubs were horrible, and like yeah, they were. I remember how painful it was to play it. But I look back and I'm like, damn, bro, the honey badger, like you know, like you always get the little rose tinted, and you remember having fun in pubs rather than the times that I ran into a guy laying down in a ghillie suit with 3 IEDs placed around him and just had no chance. So. But Ghost Search was unreal, so it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, people, you know, bear in mind this is everyone's opinion, of course.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of comparisons in terms of Black Ops 7 and Black Ops 6. Listen, both dog shit CODs, if you want to be honest with you. I just think Black Ops 7 just feels like there's no love behind the game whatsoever. I hop on every day. Someone put it in chat, it's soulless. It really is. Like, there's nothing to it. Someone said Vanguard. Listen, Vanguard was probably biased because I enjoyed it for comp, but I thought Vanguard was fun.
Vanguard was fun.
Vanguard was fun in its own qualities. MW 2019, I just did not have fun on that game whatsoever. MW2, no fun whatsoever. And now I'm loading up Black Ops 7 every day. Like we're going through season 1 of rank play, and I'm coming across 20 hackers a day. Like, it's embarrassing. So, yeah.
Chowder with the 5
That'd be a hot
Aussie.
take.
No, yeah, I'll just hit this on real quick. If you had to pick one player who could massively raise their stock at this major, who would it be?
That's actually a good question. Lurks is a really good shout.
Lurks has a high high praise right now, but the only thing that's stopping it is LAN because of that because of the major one that just happened.
Yeah.
He is genuinely a fucking absolute animal. But if they have another bad LAN, it's like, how much gas can we really give someone? So
yeah.
he needs to come out frying like he does online, and I can see him on a top team like very fast. That's not to say I don't. That's not to say I don't think he's good without the LAN stuff, but you have to be able to do it online and LAN to have good stock. So
Yeah.
Lux for me.
I would say Kips. Just because Kips, I feel like has been insane, but I mean, those are basically the two rookies. To give like a just a different answer, and not just pick rookie players. Because Kips literally hasn't played a LAN. I feel like he could win Rookie of the Year if he has success on LAN. I would say Envoy. Envoy, obviously, he's a world champion. We know he's good, but I just feel like a good LAN here, like Envoy and 04, like good LANs from them could like save. Yeah, Insight. Those three, like good LANs for those three could really save their spots because they're in the hot seat. And maybe not in the absurd hot seat. I don't think Envoy's going to get dropped, honestly. And he shouldn't. Envoy should not get dropped. I seen that was a fucking topic on Nameless and Benjay's show today. Envoy shouldn't get dropped. But yeah, I think if he performs, he can get the community off his dick for a little bit. So
Yeah, I was going to say what Dane said actually in the chat. Like, I think Lurks is probably the best answer just because if he does have a great tourney here, he could literally skyrocket up the teams. Like, he could get on a better team as a result. That's not true for, Yego says it as well, Trakes or Xnid. Like, Trakes is also true for, I think I want to see more from Xnid. Like, his stock is probably still relatively low because he does fry online quite often. And he brings like an insane amount of energy to the qualifiers, but translating that to LAN hasn't really happened yet at all, right? And I'm kind of still waiting for that breakout event where Exon looks like the same. He's always going to be a bit inconsistent with his playstyle, but just like have an event where I see Exon be properly impactful on the map on LAN, that could change the narrative around him to a certain extent. So that's what I would suggest.
I think Xnid needs to realize that online gaming and LAN gaming is not the exact same thing. He cannot play run and gun sprint at people 24/7 on LAN like he does online. Like, he's a very fast player, very aggressive player, but teams genuinely play slower on LAN, and it catches those people out. And that's where I feel like he will struggle a lot. If he can like find the fine balance between being really good online and really good on LAN while slowing down his gameplay a little bit, I think he'll be unbelievable. And sorting out the S&D. But it's like a team.
Yeah, they finally won a couple, Trey. They finally did it. Can you believe it?
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Maybe they're peaking at just
I think they only
right
won
time.
one. I think.
Yeah, I don't think they
Oh, yeah,
won
true,
it.
actually. No,
I think they won one, and then AG in the interview said, our S&D's gotten a lot better. They won one. I think they won one S&D.
Yeah, they beat OpTic in that one exposure search, and
Yeah.
then and I think that probably was it. Yeah, so okay, there you go. It's too much. It's too much to suggest.
Listen, it's recency bias. You imagine they won two S&Ds and one. Yeah, our S&Ds gone way better.
Yeah,
like the sample size ain't there, And I love this team to pieces, but they're fucking god awful at S&D. I think C9's better than them at S&D.
Mm-hmm.
C9's really good at search. Actually, they're good.
And they lose. C9 do come up with a few clutches in S&D, but they still look horrible on it too. Some of the clutches that I see happen to them. It's a funny character to look at with like their camera when they lose is Hyde. Hyde has some funny ass reactions. Okis is just statue.
Right.
He's like, what's that? Jester Maxon? That's what I've heard these days. It's like he don't have, he don't have no emotion. He don't have no emotion when he loses, when he wins. He just got those dodgy ass ear cups on.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, I need a bit of emotion out of Okis, man. Like, I want to. If you drop a 0.6, I need you to be smashing cameras, like doing what Dashy did, or rip the webcam apart.
He could drop a 1.5 and a 0.6, and you wouldn't be able to tell which one he dropped it in.
He's too icy, man. Wish he was good at COD. It's too icy, unfortunately.
Shit.
But
someone said Burger Max.
Yeah.
That boy Burger Maxer for sure.
He be Burger Maxer lately, yeah. I mean, we can talk a little bit about Cloud9 just because we obviously don't talk much about them, but now we've got a chance to look back at their run. We can say, look, is it time? Like, what do you do? Do they care? Does Jack Etienne, like, okay, they've not got on the flight to Birmingham. I'm sure that they're probably quite happy about that because they don't have to pay them, for the flights, and the flights ain't cheap. So, I guess that's a dub as far as they're concerned. But also, like, what do you do? This team, everyone knew it was going to be terrible. Guess what? They're terrible. Shock. They did get a couple of wins. Fair play. But, I mean, what are we doing, right? Are we blowing it up again? Are we just saying, lads, like, just keep moving? I don't understand what you do if you're the coach. I mean, unfortunately, as a coach, you do what you get told to do.
Yeah.
Listen. This is how bad it's got. Okay, I don't like bringing up my betting antics, but someone come in my chat and they said, "Trey, can you do prize picks in the UK?" I said, "Unfortunately, I can't. I'm, He said, "Let me do a $10 bet for you. You just choose the unders." I said, "Okay." I said, "All right, bet." I done 3 unders, by the way, guys. 3.
Okay.
I don't know.
All
Rancor
unders.
under it.
Proper hating
All unders.
this. That's brilliant.
This was generational hate, and you wait till you hear the last one.
Oh yeah.
A Rancor 28.5. All right, on an exposure. That's pretty risky. Rancor is known to a good 30 bomb on that map.
Mm-hmm.
I hit the under because he absolutely shit the sheets. Well, he was frying, and then he went on like an 8 death streak, and it was blessed.
There you go.
Nero under. Fed Generations. Can't lie. Absolute demon on the map. Fed Generations. He went like 16 and 16. It was fucking astronomical stuff. And then I see an Ocus Blackheart 22.5 under. I said, fucking hell, I'm hitting that. It doesn't get better. He starts off at one point, he's like 15 and 10. I'm like, wow, this guy's going to fuck me up. My bet's going to get costed by an Ocus Generational. I leave my setup for 2 seconds, come back. He's like 15 and 22. I'm like, all right, bet. 10-4. We're about to win this. We're about to win. Halfway through the map, I'm like, wow, Ocus about to cost me some bread. No, he came out. He came back. He was 15 and 10. He was 15 and 22. Simp was just 360 and everyone. It was fucking splendid. Wow.
I nearly threw up looking at his stats, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Damn.
Surge is looking nice.
It's pretty bad stats. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, considering there's only 58 players that have ever been in the league, and Legend has the worst KD of them all.
Oh, is he close? He must be close to Legend, though.
Yeah, he's 57th overall, which is just one higher than him.
Oh, Legend's at a .72. It's gonna be tough to beat that. But
I don't know.
he barely played, man. Like, he only had a few series. He only played 3 series, apparently. And he just got boo-bopped straight out of there.
Well, 0.7 in 3 series is pretty impressive, though. You can't give me one.
Yeah, but a .7 over 11 series, that's even more impressive to me.
Damn,
Well,
Austin
yeah,
only played 2.
Yeah, Austin played 2, and he just, called it a day.
I think Ocus is 11 series straight without a positive KD.
There's no way, really?
Yeah. He hasn't gone positive one time.
Oh. Yeah, you're right, unfortunately. Oh, look at that. Isn't it beautiful? That's quite impressive, actually. I hope he stays in the league then, so we can keep this record rolling. Because this is quite something. But I don't know, like, what's the point, right? Like, I don't know what Cloud9's goal is.
Listen, C9 got a couple wins in them. They just need to get rid of.
They do, yeah. They do.
Yeah, with the new rules, not having to pay people severance, I think you should drop people all the fucking time. If you don't have to pay them, like that was the main thing, right? Like, oh, we don't want to drop this guy because he's on 200K, and then if we drop him, we have to basically pay 50K to drop him. You know what I'm saying? And then also pay the new guy we're trying to get, or pay the buyout for the new guy. It's like they don't have to pay these guys severance, so you might as well just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, shit. That's what we used to do back in the day, back in fucking before all the contracts were a thing. In AW, if you cost me, I'm just gonna drop you. Like, that's just like, I'm like, yo, Kyler, we're not playing with this guy no more. Like, and they're like, he's like, I bet, I agree. Like, that's
Yeah.
literally that's literally how it should be. And I mean,
You are
oh,
right. If there's no severance, like
yeah,
listen,
just get him gone. Honestly, I mean,
11 series straight not positive, like you wouldn't even be on my phone contacts.
yeah, just get him gone. I bet he's a great guy. It's always tough. I rather roast people. You know, I've been roasting Envoy a lot recently. I've smoked papaya with Envoy. Every time I see him, I say what's up. You know, it's always unfortunate. I never even met this Okus guy, but yeah, he's just not great. You know, it just is what it is. You got to get him gone. And even Hyde, you know, I've interacted with Hyde a couple times. Hyde, he's a very young kid. He's 18. He seems cool. I have nothing against him. It's just he's
They
not
ain't
ready.
league ready. You ain't league ready.
Yeah,
Okus
Hyde
needs
is not.
Okus
Hyde's
needs a
not
good year
ready
in
either.
Okus needs a good year in challenges. Just he was the like. I like the whole format of these guys being in challenges. I hate the fact that C9 just started doing what they did and just bring out unproven players and just made them look like hot ass for a fucking for a stage.
Yeah.
Okus needs time in challenges. Hyde needs 1, maybe 2 years in challenges. Like, I was watching one of the episodes of The Flank. They were saying that people just don't know how to play respawn. Great S&D players, but don't know how to play respawn, and that's okay
Yeah.
to admit. You guys just need some time. Like, it's whatever. Like,
Yeah.
Arian didn't have regardless how many tweets Arian does, like, listen, the philosophical tweets ain't gonna save this shit.
Yeah.
You've got plenty of people in challenges that might even take a risk now that they've seen some sort of like life in some matches. You know what I'm saying? Some matches they might be like, damn, we might have to do something. You just need a bit more grit and a bit more passion, a bit more fight. But Okus, not ready. Hyde, great S&D player, probably not good for the respawns right now. I don't know what to do. But Nedrin and Courage, they got a little something about them.
Yeah, for sure.
And I know I'm trying not to say it's chalked because I do see some positives with it, and they have beat good teams, but
respectfully, they've only beat good teams because the teams that they beat had absolutely no respect for them in the game fives and just tried to piss on them the whole map. I mean, they did ice up, to be fair, but like, they got given a hand that a top team would not have been given in what those teams are doing in those rounds.
You know what I would like to see personally?
Is
honestly just Renegade. I know he had the offer before, and I think he turned it down or whatever the case might be, but just seeing what's transpired for like him and challengers, I mean, maybe it is jumping the gun, but I think it's definitely something he could think about just because I think him with like a sub technique. I feel like Nedra, I mean, I think Nedra he's low key kind of good. I mean,
I like
Renegade,
Nedra.
yeah, Renegade with Rispy and just I don't even think Rispy's that bad, but like if you did a poll for challengers players, everyone thinks Rispy is ass. I'm not gonna lie. That's like the stick. They don't think Rispy is the one. And Renegade and Rispy, they were the second best sub duo in NA challengers for Major 1. So I don't see why, Renegade with Nedra, brings some fucking, brings some championship aura to the team. And also it's a good opportunity for Renegade because Renegade, besides getting top 4 at a Challengers LAN, he hasn't done anything in COD. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think people would look at him in a negative way for the team playing bad at this point. You know what I'm saying?
And I also feel like, he's done it in Halo but not COD, so he can't sit there and be like, man, this team has no chance of winning. Like, if you're gonna do that, go. I'm not saying you should join C9, but like you said, Don, it's like a Luca having that one great day in the Challengers Cup and getting picked up straight away, and then I haven't really seen anything crazy since, obviously.
Yeah.
And I know everyone says the same thing, like, where'd he go? Like, nowhere. It's just like, you guys caught him on a crazy ass day. It's like,
Yeah.
so I don't know what this C9 team can do. Definitely get rid of a few players. I feel like they've definitely got some. They definitely got a good foundation going with Nedger and Courage. I just don't know where they go from here. Maybe they can try and pick up a vet that would take 24K a year. I don't know who would do that.
Yeah.
But
you're interested, Trey?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. Well, there we go.
I mean, no one has any
process.
expectations for me anyway, so like I might as well go hop in there and try and spread some wisdom real quick.
I hear you. Might add value.
Mercy put in the chat. He said, first Falcons last year and now C9 this year. Do they not teach respawn in the plumber era? And low key, it's a good point because you just see people now done that are in challenges just aimlessly running around trying to get a bunch of fucking kills and kill whore, trying to play for stats, look good in front of everyone, and then when they actually get put in a team environment, they look like fucking ass because they're not a team player. And unfortunately, you know, I don't really think that happened a crazy amount back in the day because, you know, people were picking up players based on whether they wanted to win or not. Now people get picked up based on how many fucking kills they can drop, and it's, you know, that's why there's an issue today, in my opinion.
Yeah, I hear that. I don't know, like Renegade, it does come a little bit down to the money thing. I think for me, what I'm just confused about with C9 is what actually is the plan, right? Because we talked about it when they came in and when they did this whole pay cut. It's like, all right, the goal, I guess, is to get by until they go to the World Cup and score points in the World Cup, I don't know, like the Club World Cup thing, basically, where they go up the rankings of teams and then they get paid more prize money. But I'm like, if your team is terrible, you're going to go to Riyadh, get top 16, not get any points for the ladder and not make any more money. So I don't really understand. Are they just like sandbagging until at the end of the year they're going to pick up like the best challengers team? Like, is that the strategy? I'm just a bit confused because running it down with this type of team, I don't see how it makes any sense. So apart from just saving money by not flying to Birmingham, but that's not going to be a thing anymore. And you're going to turn up to the Pro-Am next event and just get absolutely bodied by amateur teams. So, like, ain't a good look for anyone.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit confused what the plan is. I do agree. I think they probably should look to make a couple of moves, especially if they can, because there's no severance anymore. However, that they've managed to cook that up, I don't know.
The W cheese so they can pay less money.
Insane W cheese.
Well, it's the same cheese. How they've managed to pay state minimum.
Yeah.
For a team. Like,
is it even state minimum? I don't know. Benjay was saying he don't even think it's legal.
Saying it. Cap kept saying they're getting the Texas min, which is like $7.50 an hour, which is like you literally might as well go. God. You might as well go work. Honestly,
and you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? These 4 players
getting paid by the hour as a COD player is actually criminal, man. That's criminal.
Listen, these COD players, they ain't even streaming.
I know, man.
No, they were. They were. C9 were. I don't know if they're streaming every day, but Nedra and who is it? At least Nedra. Nedra is fucking cracked. I think that guy has a nice
I see
prescription
Nedra
bottle. He's on.
Now, listen, I'm obviously grouping them all together, but if I'm making $7.50 an hour, and I don't have to go to work apart from scrims, I'm firing up the stream, bro.
Let's get a couple of them skin sales. I might see a few dollars of that.
You guys might not respect me shooting in the league, but you're going to respect me when you see how I shoot on stream against these rank play players. That's for sure.
Yeah. Damn right. John with the 5, the best challengers team knocked out FaZe at EWC last year. Well, there you go. It was Omit. It was Vivid and Mac.
Encourage streams every day. All right, that's on me. Obviously, I'm not tapped in on following
Hide streams. Hell yeah. All right, good work from those boys.
Yeah, I just haven't seen them, but then I guess I'm not really.
But like, we got to get those scrims streams. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, low key, I'm 100% they should stream scrims.
Yeah. Something.
I mean, I think that would be amazing for the team is just to stream scrims and, have the community kind of view it live. I mean, let's let's be realistic, guys. I mean, these guys are a challengers team. These guys, there's those you know those people that tweet out the scrim map counts. They lose map count to challengers teams every day because there's no search. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? They played the Huntsman, which the Huntsman just made top 4 in the cup, but during the elite, the Huntsman went 1-4 and missed playoffs. Then they beat C9 in map count 5-3 or 6-2 or whatever the fuck it was. It's like these guys are a challengers team. You might as well stream scrims. You know, OpTic stream scrims half the time. You know, maybe you could turn it off a couple days before the event, but you're not even at the event. So like, they should trial whenever they trial players. You know what I'm saying, or they should stream everything. They should stream everything, 100%. I mean,
they should just
probably get better coaching.
They should just
not to say that Arian's not doing anything. It's just that being able to have people view your shit and get outside opinions, a lot of times getting outside opinion, not to say that nothing to do with Arian, the coach, because he's in a tough situation. It's like the shit I'm saying on these shows, like Neum should be the sniper, Scrappy should plot. I'm literally going the next week. They are literally they are here. I'm not going to take full credit, but I've said like 5 different things and it's happened every single time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're trying this shit. Like, you're gonna hear the shit that we talk about on the show, and at least it's gonna cross your mind. You know, maybe, oh, I'm not Scrappy retired the sniper because Temp told him to, but whatever I kept saying on those shows, it crossed someone on the LAT camp's mind. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know what I'm saying?
100%.
So just streaming your scrims, like, I watch it. I'm gonna watch it because I'm just sitting there fucking in between maps doing nothing. I'm gonna say some shit, and it's gonna benefit your team. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then other people can do it too, not only me. You know, Trey might be watching, type in the chat, Ocus, what the fuck? You gotta fly at that, twin. Like,
that's what I'm saying. I've never been on the show and not gave constructive criticism or like trying. Boston, for example. Guys, you suck. The one-man change ain't gonna do shit. You need to get rid of 2 players. Boom. What do we see? They change 1 player. They look like hot ass. They'll change another player. I guarantee when they change that player, they're gonna be winning series. I promise you. Now listen, I'm not saying that, you know, whatever Don, me, or Ab say is you know, take it for certain, but like there's some substance behind it. We don't just say shit to say shit, you know?
Yeah.
Unless I truly don't know, like the C9 thing with the stream and shit. I don't know if Hyde and Nedra stream. I haven't seen it like pop up on my suggested channels, which I thought it would do because, you know, everyone else's does. But my bad, you guys are good. That's on me. I'm an asshole. But when it comes down to competitive shit, like anything we say, I'm still waiting for Falcons to pull out the sniper. Now I don't know what's going on over there. We've been saying this for weeks.
We have been saying it. They ain't listening, Trey.
Hey, maybe it's a BPGA that they got going on where they don't want to fucking listen to us. But hey, guys, pull out the sniper. Yeah, you're going to win a couple more S&Ds because I don't know what you guys be smoking over there on that hoo-ha shit. But you guys ain't good at S&D.
Nah, they're improved now. So, they fixed it. Don't worry.
They won 1.
No.
Look at 1, man.
Yo, my team's back. We just finished 1-9, but like better than 0-10 still. Pull out the sniper. Sick of this shit.
Yeah, we'll see what Cloud9 do next. Not got much faith, but at least, you know, they played 11 matches. We talked about them. We probably won't talk about them again for a little bit. The other thing I'll say, just as we talk about Boston, is how shit is it, right, to play 6 weeks of qualifiers and then not even get to go to LAN to see if like you're actually fraudulent or not, right? Because
no, I don't feel bad for them.
Do you don't feel bad? No?
Nope, done it to themselves.
I agree, but like it's still tough, no?
They've done it to themselves. One, they lost Surge.
Yeah, unacceptable.
Yeah. Right, can't do that.
They threw against Paris bad.
Yeah, and secondly, like, listen, you guys know you fucked up by saying you wanted to change 2 players and only changed 1. Like, you knew you were fucked from the get-go. So like, no, I love Byron, I love all the players, I love all that, but there's no sympathy here. You know, you guys just didn't play up to standard. You lost a couple crucial series. And I ain't gonna lie, these guys are choke artists. Like, they do choke a lot.
It's honestly sad, but like I had the same thought about the Miami series. I was like, even if they get it to 5, they're still gonna bottle it.
Yeah.
So I just had to pick. You know what I mean?
There's no passion in that team.
Oh, you could hear it in the, what was it, Expo Overload?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, Nasty was like, can you guys bring the ball from B cut to mid? And the whole other team was on the tank. Like, he was like completely like, he was just in his own world playing for kills. And not to say that Nasty's a kill whore or whatever. It's just to say that the team is clearly broken. Like, they don't know what the fuck's going on. Trey, you literally said it from the get-go. You're like, listen, when you're in that situation and you hear you're about to get dropped and then somehow, some way you didn't get dropped, you're just playing the whole time. We're like, man, these guys really don't believe in me. They don't fuck with me like that.
Anytime Purge had a bad series, he's just like, fuck, bro, like, my time's up.
Yeah, every time.
Because they know that he knows he's the one that, you know, they've been talking about him, saying it between him and Cammy. And, you know, when you hear it's between this guy or this guy and you make the cut, you didn't really make the cut.
Yeah.
You didn't really make the cut. You just, listen, the thing is they had that match against Heretics. Yes, they couldn't go to London, Don. But guess what? Where are they in the standings, Rab? 11th?
Yeah, 11th.
Right, listen, you couldn't go to London. Cool, whatever. But guess what? Those 10 CDL points are fucking huge.
Yeah.
So guess what? You should be fucking combing your heart out, giving all the amount of passion you got, because you need those 10 CDL points. You need to go to champs, because you're missing out on a major, which guess what? Is a lot of points. You're missing out. And you're giving me that bullshit?
Yeah.
I don't care if you can't go to Birmingham. I don't care if you're missing an event because Surge beat Falcons before you. That is a must-win series just for the year. Not anything else, just for the year. And you're giving me that? That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. You need those points and you're giving me that? Like, yeah. Blow it up at that point.
Yeah, they're sitting 11th in the standings. I actually think it's worth noting that because the top 8 had such a to and fro stage, Ravens are currently the 8th seed in the season standings, and they're at 110 points already because they picked up they're up 50 on Boston, and we're basically halfway because in terms of points to accrue, we're probably more than halfway, certainly after this major anyway, because we've had
there is more
18 qualifiers. Well, I know there's 2 minors to come.
Yeah.
But even then, like minors are what you get like 30 points or something to winning it, or I don't know. Like
I
30,
honestly don't know how they work, but yeah.
But like it's not that many, and there's only 5 qualifiers, so yeah, I think it's looking pretty scary. Grippy with the 5, he says Toronto deserves the failures they will have for condemning Nasty to this team. Remember to point and laugh at Joe when he exits and sad. I forgot about the Joe point and laugh celebration. Look. Toronto could have gone and got Nasty before the season started. They didn't. They I thought they were going to get him a few weeks ago, but apparently not. So it's all a bit confusing, Trey. At the end of the day, it was either going to be Insight in Birmingham or it was going to be Nasty. We still only had 1 Brit. So it ain't looking great.
Yeah.
But I would like to see Nasty be freed because I feel like he's in jail right now. It's unfortunate.
I don't listen. It was free Byron, but
it was
free Byron for a while. But as a collective, as a team now, they're bad.
Yeah.
Like before, everyone was bad with Byron. Like Byron was tucking. It was free Byron. Spark come in now. It's like everyone don't know what the fuck. It's
first couple.
I think Spark's fire as well, but it's not. It's free the passion. Like they ain't got none.
Yeah. It's a broken team. It's just a broken team.
You know, and I don't know whether I don't even know whether if getting rid of Purge changes that now. because I truly believe getting rid of Purge and Cammy at the same time would have done something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now you make another move. It's like, yeah, I do hear that actually.
They're gonna make a move. I mean, we'll see if it pays off. I mean, I am more worried. I think it would have made more sense off the rip. It's like, this is kind of going on a tangent, and you can switch topics after or whatever, but it's like certain players and challengers, or like even in the pros, it's like, what do you guys have to be shown to like finally hit the breaking point? No pun intended. Like to finally hit the breaking point. Like, does Pro Loot have to show you a 1.5 on? Like, what does? I wish there was just like a list. We can go down the line of each player. Once this player does this, okay, then this happens. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, what was the point of waiting? And even if it wasn't Pro Loot, there's QK and challengers. I mean, even though I think he's a dirty kill whore, Luca, like, he's on fit. What do these players need to, Gent, or what's Nox? The Nox kid dropped 140 kills on us. I mean,
yeah.
If you guys think you're just losing because you can't get a kill, well, there's people in challengers getting kills. If you think you're losing because you have low IQ, which is, in my opinion, the real problem, there's people in challengers where they'll boost your IQ for sure. Like, they'll boost your IQ. They're there. So it's like, why not, whoever the player might be, why not just do it? Just make the change. Whenever back in the day and there was no contracts, bro, we were dropping motherfuckers every time. Like, what? We could get this guy? Oh, bet. What? Hugh got sketched on by Zoom. See you later, team. We did just get top 3. Thank you. I got my best placing ever. I still sketched. I'm finna go team with Hook and Slasher. What?
Hey, that's big. That's big, baby.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
I didn't work out. You
like,
made the next finals or whatever.
The only time you guys should be making like dumbass decisions, like, oh, we have to stick, is if you have to pay that player severance, or it's at the very end of a season and you as a collective worked for COD Champs all year, and maybe you're a game or two away and you're like, yeah, we're not gonna, drop this guy when we're this close to champs and he played the whole year. Maybe then it's like, okay, that's kind of fucked up. But we're Major 2. Drop these motherfuckers on their neck. We got like, what? Like,
bro, Okas is 0 for 11 on a positive series on the 11 spree, bro. Like, we I hate saying drop someone, but like, that's a clear one. Listen, Boston Breach. Listen, it's fucking chalked.
It's chalked.
Like John said, hey, I'm picking, if you need kills, I'm picking up someone that's just dropped 140 that don't speak a lick of English.
Yeah.
He's guaranteed to just black out and give me a 1.2.
He's gonna get you some kills, yeah. Yeah.
Now listen, I'm not saying he don't speak a lick of English. I'm just saying, like, yeah, he ain't fluent English. He can still speak some, but like, listen, I watched them play with Swoot. Hey, Swoot was side-eyeing his camera half the time. He didn't know what was going on. He was just doing what they were doing.
Yeah.
And guess what? They were still doing bits in there. They were still doing something. So, listen, if it's kills you need, go challenges. Like Don said, if you need IQ, he might drop you 10 less kills than Nox. But like, you might win the game because of it.
Yeah.
But whatever's going on now, I don't know how you guys feel, but like, the more the league's gone on, the more teams get so chalked so fast. Like, they genuinely just lose belief in like 2 series. Yeah. Like you said, Don, back in the day when contracts went a thing, like, yeah, sometimes you would drop someone or whatever like that, but most of the time you would try and stick it out at least. But like, and like, give it your all. But I feel like teams don't even give it their all no more.
Yeah, but I feel like the difference was back then, like when there was no contracts, me and Hook, we made our team because I'm like, okay, who I'm playing, you're gross. He thinks I'm gross, let's play. Some of these teams, like, these guys didn't handpick their team. Like Abe told me,
some of these guys don't even believe their teammates are gross.
Yeah. Like Abe told me, he was like, shit, Gwen hit me up. Gwen thought I was good, so I just had to do basically whatever Gwen wanted. Gwen had the keys to Surge. I didn't necessarily say I wanted Legend and necessarily say I wanted Loon. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, that's normally how it goes. That's how I was on Vegas. I had the keys. I wanted Clay. I wanted Tej. they didn't even want to play with each other. Tej wanted to play with Gunless. Clay wanted to play with Two Real or somebody else. Like normally one guy gets the keys and then you just abide to what the guy wants to do. But like back in the day, it was like a mutual. That's probably why you would try to stick it out, because you thought these guys were nasty in the first place. Like same thing. Me teaming with John, I did not want to team with John, Decimate, and Fellow as my main AR. I know Fellow's at AR and Challengers every year now, but at the time, I'm like, I'm the main AR. Fellow is my main AR. That don't even make sense. I don't want this team. And McGee was like, this is your team. I'm not picking. I wanted the team with the Challengers champs, Spart, Mohawk, and Saints. I'm like, they won Challengers champs. I want this team. No. I go, okay, what the fuck I'm gonna do? Turn down the contract? Like, I just shut the fuck up and played. You know what I'm saying? That's what most of these guys are doing. So then, of course, I didn't want the team to begin with. I start seeing Decimate and them in practice. I'm like, my prediction was correct. Like, I knew this team was finna be ass. Like, and he's just like, yeah, man, I tried, man. Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Listen to the players, man. That's how we do it.
You got to let people play. Like on the Bush, I didn't necessarily want fire off the rip because we lost Tej. You know what I'm saying? Replaced Tej with a sub, right? But the whole team was like fire. It's a no-brainer. I'm like, all right, I didn't even fight it. I just shut the fuck up. The players wanted fire. You know what I'm saying? And look how it panned out. Elite MVP 1.2 on land. Sometimes as a coach and as a higher up, you just got to shut the fuck up and let the players, if the players are going to be in the game, you know? Like, let them be out there with who they want to be. And if the person who made that decision terrorized you more than once, now you got to drop him.
It's part of the game. Yeah, it's like I feel bad for the players because of the no severance thing, but also it should open, like, we should be back in the Wild West, you know? Like, yeah, let's bring it back. Because back in the day, we used to have roster locks, or like roster change periods. It was like, all right, you've got a week to change teams. Apart from that, that's it. You're stuck with your roster and your substitute for the whole stage. Nowadays, it ain't like that. You blow it up whatever you want. Drop this guy 1 week, drop this guy the next. Like, let's keep churning, baby. Let's keep churning. If you earn your spot in the league, you get to stay. It is what it is. Tommy with the 5 as well. I missed this one a little bit earlier. Don't drink, but enjoy the drinks, everyone. Hopefully 04 balls out. Great kid. We'll talk a little bit about FaZe as well, for sure, because FaZe, some teams, they finished the stage pretty strong. Boston were not one of them. They finished the stage at 3-8. They will not be getting on the flight, unfortunately for them. Surge did somehow get a bounce back win. I think, like, okay, lots going on here, really. Let's have a little bit of a discussion on the Falcons because they end up as your 5th seed. They're going to play G2 in the very first rounds. They had a pretty good run, but it's all rather confusing, right? Like, their results are difficult to predict. I mean, they beat FaZe in their run. They beat Toronto. They beat Thieves. They beat OpTic. But they got 3-0'd by Toronto. They lost in 5 to Surge, or by Miami. They lost in 5 to Surge. Yeah, all rather confusing, this Falcons team, Trey. I never really know what to expect from them when they turn up. 6-5 is probably about right, really.
Can't fucking stand them, if you want me to be honest with you. Love the team, but I can't fucking stand watching them play. Unbelievable respawn team, but you look at their losses and wins. Like, it's either they get 3-0'd or they win 3-1 and they don't win an S&D in that 3-1. Like, it's just pure respawn love. Yeah, listen. Love the team. I think they're a very good respawn team. I think they're a very good bunch to watch. I think they can actually compete with the top teams. You know, when you want to, I wanted to say at one point on the show, this team were my second best team in the league. But just like every other second best team in the league, 6th through 9th can all 2nd through 9th can all fucking beat each other. There's no consistency. I think if Falcons could be consistently good at S&D, they would take 2nd place in the league by a country mile with how well they play.
Yeah.
But they just suck so bad at S&D, and every time I watch them in S&D, that it doesn't look like they've got any better or changed anything. Now, I'm not saying they haven't, because clearly they got Clay over there and Clay knows exactly what he's doing. He's been in the situation before. Like, they're obviously trying. But to me, not trying hard enough because I'm not seeing anything crazy different. Now, I'm not telling you to 4-man every hill. I'm not telling you to fucking do 4-man every bomb site or anything like that. I just want to see something different. And that difference is someone please pull out a fucking sniper and get a first blood or a pick or something.
Yeah.
And I will keep saying it to the fucking high heavens. This thing is fucking like, you guys are absolutely fucking disgusting at Respawn, and the fact that you guys suck so bad at S&D is mind-blowing to me. That's all I got to say about them. They win 3-1 or they lose 3-0. Like, that's literally all you see down their timeline.
Yeah, and they nearly got 3-0 by Surge, didn't they? But they build up a reverse sweep nearly.
Yeah, and
Before losing in 5 anyway.
Beat by Surge, like get a fucking grip. Like, this is what I'm saying. I come on here, I come on the show, and I say I want these guys to, like, you know, do this, do that, and be be really fucking good and you know they're so fucking good at Respawn. You know, they're just but then you lose to Surge, and I can't help that.
Yeah,
TJ was like 12 and,
TJ
TJ was 12 and 26 in the Scar hardpoint or something like that, and still managed to get the win. Explain it to me.
Yeah, he didn't have a great map.
What did he finish?
He was 19 and 32 map 1. They still won it.
Yeah, explain it to me.
Map 5 though,
bad.
2, 7 and 5. Brother,
My
you're good.
argument
We're
is
just cooking
after- my
Falcons.
My
argument
team's
is
tweaking
after-
right now.
Yeah.
Yo, Vita, my argument is ass half the time because no one, like, the teams don't allow it to be a good argument because 1 week they'll fry and then the next week they'll lose to Vancouver Surge. So, like, I can't help you. Team isn't comfortable with a sniper. Well, I hate to break it to you, they shouldn't be allowed in the GA talks about if the sniper should be in or out then.
I love that. That's good work. So Falcons, they beat OpTic as well. Bit of drama this series. There was OpTic, they get away with it. No undefeated curse on the stage. They won the game 1. They then lost the exposure search. Absolutely unbelievable scenes. I know that OpTic probably threw this a little bit. And then they lost the rest of the series too. Now, Dashy wasn't very happy. He was talking about the ping. He says, literally lagging the entire map. 4 really sick games we're playing here. Or the entire map 4. Really sick games we're playing here. He then doubles down and goes, anyone wondering, it wasn't the Expo frame rate glitch. I was skipping from start to finish. Ref didn't care. And we had Pred said the same thing. And he was like, yep, it's cooked. The referees were, I don't know, washing dishes or some shit. Like, I don't know what's going on over there. But, like, what? We never hear from the referees. I don't know what they do all game.
They're not referees.
Yeah.
They're not referees.
They're probably getting paid more than the Cloud9 boys.
They're not referees.
They sit in the lobby.
Gotta build a relationship, man.
You do. You have to build the relationship. I knew my guy. I knew my guy's last name, first name. Fuck. Shit. We could have probably went to an NBA game together. That's how much. That's how much friends we are. We would join the call, and we'd be like, "Yo, Alex." He'd be like, "What's going on, boys? Yo."
Yo, Alex, I'm
like,
lagging. Game ends immediately. No stress.
Alex says 2 minutes. I'm like, Alex, I might need 5. He's like, "Yo, you're killing me here, but I got you."
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Don is right. You do need to be friends with them, but the refs also fucking suck dick. So,
My bad, Alex.
I don't know who's doing the refereeing, but, like, you know, one of the guys doing dishes. Like, come on, like, you know.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That's crazy. Secondly, like, if 2 teams are complaining, how does the game not get ended?
Yeah.
So is it the same ref? It's one ref, yeah, for both teams, I assume.
I don't know. Maybe
I'm not sure.
Maybe Alex
Each
has
team
fallen
got a
off.
ref?
Maybe my goat Alex is washed, and he don't like no one no more.
Maybe
so
he
he
fell
just
off,
leaves.
yeah.
Maybe he left when Trey and Bance left.
But I'm confused
It's been
because,
so
like,
long,
yeah, I mean, but that's exactly right, you know. If both teams are saying, "Oh, I'm lagging it, I'm skipping," it's something wrong. Like, I mean, if one guy says it, even then, obviously, it should be talked about. But You just got to be
Right,
so
listen.
checked out at that point, right? You started the map, you're lagging, the ref ain't ending it. Like, get me out of it.
I'm
now.
thinking we bring back the you can leave the game if you're lagging rule.
Oh,
Because
this is cheese rule.
I don't know why all the players are so scared to leave the game because of a forfeit. But like,
Ooh.
listen,
That's a good
I
point.
don't understand
actually.
that either. I don't understand that whatsoever.
listen, I've done it before. If you're lagging, you just back out. If the ref says something, like, all right, I'm lagging. What do you want me to do?
Because if you play it out, the ref is going to be like, the show must go on. Unlucky
Yeah,
lads.
yeah.
Because as soon as the scoreboard is final scoreboard, it's chalked. We've seen it before.
You know,
You
I'm
ain't
not
getting a
saying-
replay once the map's over.
No, you're not.
You might get a
And, like,
replay if you
and-
leave
and listen,
down 20.
You might no, but you don't even get replays down 20 no more. It's just a full reset. But this is my
Oh,
thing.
well, yeah, that's
right?
what I'm saying.
This is my thing. If all four of you leave the game, or if everyone just leaves the game, come to that like sportsmanship, like or something like that. If both sides are lagging, by the way, if one side's lagging, the other guy's not, I can't help you with that. But in this instance, they both said they were lagging. How is it not a restart or something going on?
Okay, but imagine I'm lagging, right? And the other team is also lagging. Dashy backs out. And I'm pred. I'm like, you know what? I like it too bad. I'll play a little 4v3.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
here's my thing. Like, who's it look worse on, the league if you say the whole team's lagging and they give the other team the win, or does it look bad on you guys for playing it out? Listen, me, I'm taking the other route. I'm making the league look like shit.
I hear this, right? You make the
I'm
league
giving
make
it-
the decision. You force their
I'm giving-
hand,
yeah.
you know?
Guys,
If you want to
us to
forfeit me,
replay
you
it?
can forfeit me if
Yeah.
you want, but you're going to get cooked for it. You're
Yeah.
only going to
Yeah.
forfeit the green wall?
Yeah.
Not
Back
even just
out,
the green
baby.
wall. Not even just the green wall, but like anyone that gets forfeited because the server's laggy, yeah, the league's gonna look like shit for it.
Yeah,
Now,
they're going to
listen,
be tweeting.
there is instances where I feel like you should have proof. You know, I don't want to set the precedent that you can just leave the game when you're getting shit on and claim lag. I think if you are lagging, you should be able to just fucking quickly screen record your screen, show it real quick, and be like, shit, he's got packet loss, packet burst, like, he's fucked. We should have a look into this real quick. Quick 5-10 minute delay, sort it all out. But yeah, there needs to be proof.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand how OpTic, Falcons, both lagging, both said they're lagging, and the refs haven't gone, yo, end the game, like, we got to sort this out. And I also think the players should just leave. You know, I think they should just leave and see what happens. See if the league are gonna give.
You're
the
going to
team the
lose
other win.
anyway. So you might as well, do you know what I mean? If you're lagging and getting shit on, you might as well just, I don't know. I do agree,
Listen,
it's a bit of a grey
they did
area,
what-
but...
They did forfeit the king. They did.
But they decided to forfeit. Obviously, they
Yeah.
did, like, they wouldn't replay it, so they decided to forfeit. But they did forfeit the king. Yeah, I will hear that.
Just move everyone to Dallas at this point. That's the real solution. No, because that was both played in Dallas. It was a Dallas
Yeah.
server that was fucked.
Yeah, sometimes the server's
Now,
just fucked.
Yeah. And you want to talk about playing on LAN? Guess what? We're not playing on LAN
Still
anyway.
playing on
Everything's
Dallas
server.
servers.
Been on the server. Yeah.
Yeah. Even when you go to even at the events that we go to now, that we're still playing on a server. We're just playing on the server which everyone's there. Like, just how it is.
Karma said
You know.
Dashy couldn't even wall jump. He was lagging back down to the spot. He jumped at times. Yeah, exactly. But I guess the referee, like, can he not see that? And if he can't see it, then I don't know. It's just like, I like the fact as watching these matches from the UK, they ain't pissing about anymore with these matches. They crack on with these games. Like,
Oh, they're done with them.
Right. They used to, like, oh my God, if the match was an 8 p.m. start time, we weren't getting into game one till at least 8:20, you know. 8 p.m. was when Puckett was talking with Alleycat for, 10, 15 minutes. Then we maybe get into the server. Then it's probably a lobby reset. We got a 2-hour series on our hands. All of a sudden, we're 45 minutes behind schedule and it's been one match. Like, we've been there. Nowadays, they ain't pissing about. Like, they're racing to get these matches done before the scheduled time. And I ain't complaining about that. But also, is there an issue taking 10 minutes out to be like, all right, we got an issue with the server here. Like, let's figure it out.
Yeah.
I kind of
I
get
think they
it.
did it yesterday.
If it's, yeah.
They
There
were
is
fucking
rep.
torching yesterday.
Yeah, there is rep because yeah, they're cracking on with the matches, but when there's something going wrong, they take 44 fucking years to sort it out.
Be right
Yeah.
back. Back soon.
I don't know what the fuck happened yesterday, bro. It was like the second series of the day, and I was just like, bro, it's like 5 o'clock. I don't know what the fuck was happening. Someone's shit must have literally exploded. I don't even know. They had to go to Best Buy, buy a brand new PC. I don't know what the fuck was going on yesterday, but for the most part, they have gotten a lot better with the pace and the speed and shit. It's just, bro, as a player, like I seen it the other day. Miami started team killing on the Expo HP. Like I'm just don't play.
Yeah, that's
Just don't
always the
play.
classic.
Just
you
keep
just
the
spin
game.
around in circles, you shoot your
Yeah,
teammates, you
I'm not
sleep.
playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dashy
That's-
tells
I'm-
his teammates,
listen.
like, look, I'm lagging out of control. We just gotta.
Yeah.
That's what.
That's never not worked for me.
Hey,
yeah,
just-
there you go.
When it gets brought up by broadcast that like the team's just doing 360s in the spawn, like that's when the game gets ended so fast because it just looks so dumb to watch. Miles sat there going, well, the boys are just 360 in spawn. I don't know whether this is a new strat they've pulled out or whatever like that, just to make it sound funny. Boom, next thing you know, delay screen. You know, we're watching CDL TV. There's ways around it.
There are ways around it. Yeah, agreed. Something to think about, but look, the lights are going to be brighter on LAN. It is what it is. Falcons, they get that victory there. Obviously, the next thing I kind of want to transition to talking about the major, and we can talk about some of the more teams when we get to that point. Just a quick comment on Daniel Ghosty, because tough weekend for the for the Paris General Mates. Formal had a few thoughts on Ghosty. He had a tough time. It looked like on the sun. I don't know. Maybe he didn't have enough sleep. Maybe I don't know.
I don't like talking too much about it because clearly like something was up. And obviously, there's the running gimmick that he's high all the time.
Yeah, it's a bad day at the office, but you know.
Listen, I don't know if he's like under the weather or whatever like that. I'm going to assume he's not smoked or ate an edible before he's played his game or done too much like he wouldn't do. You know, I'm going to assume he's just under the weather, not feeling too great. That's what I'm going to assume. Hope you're doing well, Dan.
Absolutely, well said.
I'm not assuming that. Listen, bro, that's the thing with when you listen, when you drink alcohol or you hit the marijuana, it don't hit the exact same every single time. Sometimes, you know, it might not be working that day. Sometimes it might be working too well that day. You take one shot and you're fucking turned the fuck up. I'm not saying he changed his routine or anything, but he was high as shit. And that's coming from me. You know, I used to smoke every single day. You know, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of weed here and there. But and especially because he played like I've played high, I've never played a match high, but I've played money eights high all the fucking time. And you can easily still compete. And obviously he does it every day throughout practice. He does it throughout all his matches. So whenever he became Major 1 champion and beat Dashy in a 1v1, oh, he was high there too. He was high there too. So we should, just because he looks super fucking smacked right here, I don't think it's that big of a deal because he plays smacked all the fucking time. You know what I'm saying? It's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I think today that shit just hit different. I think Brody was just absolutely fried. And we caught him. They caught him slipping. And yeah, it happens. You know, that's what happens.
He must have mistaken the sativa for some indica or vice versa. It hit the
Or
wrong one.
that maybe the shit wasn't hitting and he was like, damn, like this shit not working today. That happened before to me. This shit not working today. Next thing you know, you're fucking drooling. You know, cause like for me, cause like you've seen it that series. I'm pretty sure didn't he go like 13 and 31 map?
Yeah,
and then
the
next map he was frying.
Yeah.
That's what happened to me. Whenever I played 8 high, I would like run a sub randomly and drop 40. Then like the next map, I'm literally 10 and 40. Like I'm literally like the most inconsistent player of all time. So that's why I'm like, yeah, this guy's literally just like me. This guy's just high out of his fucking socks right now. And he's just high, bro. It just hit different that time.
as his teammate, like, and you just like as a teammate, you look to your right, you just see him like that, right? You're like, nah.
But they know, they see him, they see him smoking in practice. Like I'm telling, like you know what I'm saying? They see him, when LAT, they're fucking the rumors that Benjay kept spreading that they're late for scrims. They're just getting, a little smoke break here and there. Like they're seeing it. It's not like it's a secret. I feel like if it was a secret, then it'd be a problem. Like someone who never smokes, all of a sudden, you're just like, damn, why are you not calling out today? I woke up, I didn't feel good, so I just started ripping the fuck out the pen. That would be an issue. But this guy's high all the time. He's high every day. So it's like, fuck it,
Yes, that's what my Erie teammates look like. That's what my Erie teammates look like.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, listen, if he's baked, he's baked.
Aaron, what I'm saying is, chat, not to say, listen, I've never played a match high. I can't do it just because I know that I can't handle it. But there's plenty of pros that have, and there's plenty of people in real sports that also smoke. I mean, before they play. Kevin Durant smokes all the time. There's plenty of champions, and isn't Michael Phelps, Rab? Then wasn't he supreme pothead? Like
he got done for that at some point. Yeah, I don't know if he was ripping it more to go.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, you could smoke if that's how you practice, then that's how you play. It is what it is, and his team, he is a champion, and his teammates are okay with it, so it is what it is. Like I said, I wouldn't do it because I would get shit on. I would get shit on for sure. I'd be fucking tweaking for sure.
Well, the other quick drama. Any fun thoughts on that one, Trey? No?
I've never played high. I feel like I'd get absolutely fried in both aspects.
The other one, just real quick, because we did touch on this series, was Super versus Exceed. Little bit of beef here. We got GG's online bedroom Ravens lost 3-2. And Exceed then the replies with this one from like 2 years ago. And Super says, look, you don't need to look that far back. You guys got botted out of the first major. So look, all I'm saying is it'd be nice if we got a little matchup between these two guys at the major, the bedroom Ravens. Look, people aren't going to give Ravens any respect at all because they got shit on the LAN first time. And you know what? That's fair enough. But I think maybe they have made some improvements. But unfortunately for them, they play one play-in game. They could be straight on the flight back. I think they played Paris.
Listen, I'm seeing too much LAN talk by people that ain't done nothing at LAN. That's my biggest issue here. That goes for a lot of people.
Wait, you calling the Super out here? You for calling Ravens?
If you ain't one, shut the fuck up.
I like that. Actually, I like that.
Okay.
That's fair. You said Super cut. I mean, I hear that.
Super could talk, but we're talking about LAN here. They ain't really, none of them done anything on LAN. They're
Super also a bedroom player.
But no, I'm just saying they're both real. Have they both won anything? No, exactly. They're both exactly the same player. They won shit.
Yeah.
I like a little bit of shit talk.
It's good.
Yeah, no, the shit's
good stuff.
Great.
Makes the world go around.
Just from my opinion, it's like that Spider-Man meme.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah. That's fair.
Super, way better than Exceed, in my opinion. Way better. I think Super's very fucking good. But then, well, Super's not exactly fucking supreme LAN player.
Yeah.
Like multiple LAN champion. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Now, if Super won an event and talking shit to Exceed, can't say nothing, but Exceed's going back to 2024.
He is. He had to go all the way back.
Yeah, going that far back, that just says something to me.
I mean, I don't know. Like, did he have this one favorited, or did he spend 20 minutes finding it? How long did it take him to reply here? Actually,
he probably searched it out. He remembered the title.
8:23. There was 29 minutes it took him to reply. He didn't get added in the tweets. He might not have seen it immediately, but
listen, it's just
could have done a bit of research there.
I love the shit talk, and I fully agree with Super. Ravens are an online team for sure. But,
I will say, now, there was some absurd shit in this series. If you look at I don't know what map it was. Oh, yeah, they got 3-0'd, right?
No,
Whatever
it was nearly a
Expo
3-0,
hardpoint.
but it would
Okay,
win game 5
Expo
in the end.
hardpoint. Whatever the exposure hardpoint was, I was just trying to remember if it was map 1 or 4. Exposure hardpoint, there was a play that Craze made on the P3 where they shot him. They had him one shot for a minute straight, and then he gets a 4-piece. I think that was highly, like, that's the only reason why I kind of was on Super side, because there was some insane shit happening. Back to back. It was 3 hills in a row. It was the Craze. He literally went, if Hydra did what Craze did, it'd be all over Twitter. I don't know how it didn't go viral. It was an absurd play. And the fact that he executed it so perfectly was godlike, right? But if you watch his HP, he got shot like 10 different times and somehow didn't die. On the P4, it's the same shit. Someone else got like a 4-piece. He just kept getting shot. He had red HP. Would get shot, his HP is still red, and then he would get shot again, his HP was still red, and then he would get another kill. I'm like, damn, this shit, me and Kitty kept saying, we're like, this shit actually might be fake as fuck, because they legit can't trade people that are 1 HP. Then on the P5, Exceed just walks Metals down off the heady, just straight off the spawn. He just runs down to the pillar hill on Expo, walks him the fuck down. Metals couldn't even shoot his gun. Just straight headshot. I'm like, I don't know, like, this shit might be insane. It is, like, they are playing on the different server they always play on. This shit might be insane. Just because of the way it looked, I'm like, damn.
Listen, we might have another generational episode come next week.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Because
Wasn't it this time last major they were in the chat? Not this time.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, listen, because Ravens might be going over there to play 3 maps.
oh.
There's a bit, because, hey, Dan, listen, if you need the hookup, you know, we're in Birmingham.
Yeah, Connor did say it for the €2. Ghosty needed a plug before he withdraws for Major 2. So, look. Yeah, if Ghosty needs to lock in for that series, little hot one. Little hot 3-0. I actually did have a tweet. I was saving up for this. So, this is a tweet from March the 18th. I had this in the drafts. Nero says, it's better than my Spectrum, and he does a screenshot. 7 download, 0.2 upload, 33 ping, with a bit of jitter. So there you go. That's Nero's internet.
I bet that internet's godlike.
I just don't believe it either.
No, I also don't
I
believe it. This must be like absolute worst case scenario. Like this is the killer. My sister walk in the crib while dead ass through a long barrel. Like this is the whole house running Netflix or some shit. With if you're getting this,
his internet was probably down for a couple hours. He took a screenshot just trying to flex on Twitter, and then he gets back. He's got 2K, like
little like inspect element type shit. Like.
Listen, I'm not being funny. I had that internet back in 2013. America is riddled with fiber to the fucking brim. You can get fiber in a fucking shack in the middle of Nathan. You know what I'm saying? So, come on. There's no ways on 7 down 0.16.
There's no way.
You wouldn't be able to play on 0.16 upload. Bear in mind. One web page would wipe you out.
Yeah, no, this internet can't be real. But, oh, man.
Spectrum and Cali is ass. If my girl watching TV, I'm lagging.
Yeah, well, look, Ravens might be fake. It is possible for sure. But look, they've cheesed it again because I think what I will say that does make me buy into it as well is if you look at Miami's run, like their last 7 series or something, they 3-0'd Cloud9. Okay, fair enough. They 3-0'd G2, which is reasonably impressive. They beat Thieves in 5. They 3-0'd Falcons. Then they 3-0'd Surge. So, okay, that is what it is. They 3-0'd Boston. But like most teams, they're just 3-0 slamming them. Like, if you look at their most recent series, they're 3-0 in most kids they're playing. Thieves was a 5. And then Ravens, they lose in 5. So you might think that was a slight outlier. We're going to find out on LAN. Obviously, Ravens, they've got a lot of points because of this. They've got a lot of points, but they didn't escape the play-in, and that was crucial because they very nearly did escape the play-in and were guaranteed in the bracket, but they didn't. So the overall standings ended up like this. OpTic as the first seed, Miami second seed, Thieves third, G2 were fourth, Falcons are fifth, FaZe are sixth. So those are the 6 teams guaranteed to the bracket. A lot of these teams are 6 and 5. Ravens got the short end of the stick on this one, so they're in the playing Paris. And then we've also got Toronto versus Surge as the other match. But quite a lot changed because of this going into the major. So let's talk about what it's all going to look like. So this is the bracket, and it's a little bit messy here because the play-ins are appearing before the winners round 1, and these are adjacent. But just keep in mind, that's a play-in, that's a play-in. These are both winners round games that should be alongside these. Point being, we've got 10 teams at the tournament, and we've got Paris versus Ravens. Loser goes home immediately. Thanks Upcastline for the 5 as well. I need to leave my state to get fiber. All good.
Well, you're a generational donator, Outcast. I'm sure you can get a mansion anyway, you freaking beast. Like Elon Musk.
Yeah, let's get that Starlink on, let's get that Starlink cooking, baby.
Yeah.
All right, well, this is the bracket. Paris Ravens. Look, Paris, they were the 10th seed. We've got to talk about them. They had a tough weekend again. What were they calling Envoy? Gonvoy? Kenvoy? Kenvoy's pretty good. Kenvoy's pretty good. They're saying that the Vanguard Thieves team, they're all washed up. They're saying Octane's retired. They're saying Ken's on a hiatus. Draza's washed up and Envoy's washed. Is it true? I don't believe it yet. I don't believe it. I still think OpTic could come back.
He's done. Sam's done.
I know he's not coming back, but
yeah. I think the Genomates are in a good spot, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I'm pretty sure people are actually torn about this series. I'm going Genomates. I don't know why I wouldn't go Major 1 champs. I honestly, I don't necessarily think the mates will make a grand final this event, or maybe they might not even make a Sunday. But I do think they've played the best versus OpTic. Well, besides Falcons, I guess Falcons won. I don't know. To me, they've played really well versus OpTic, even though they lost the series. And I still think, the players they have on their team, Nep is insane. Dante's insane. I think Ghosty has been really good this year, even though obviously he was just fucking fried. And Envoy even showed up versus the Thieves, and they still lost. So, like I said, I don't know. I think going into the LAN, hey guys, after all this shit, we played so shit. We got barbecue chicken round 1. That's what I would say if I was in their point of view. We got to exceed round 1. We got all these guys round 1. This shit should be free. That's how I would feel going into it. So I think they're fine.
And also, if you do win the first rounds, you pick up a nice bit of momentum. Like you get through the play-in, you get to play a team you've already played on LAN that day. You're feeling good. The barbecued chicken's digesting in the stomach. You just put Exceed back on the flight. You've been feeling good, Trey.
Yeah, I don't know if I...
Got that barbecue chicken digesting right now.
Listen, if I'm any team going into this event right now, I'm feeling good. Because anyone can come second. Do I think they can beat OpTic, though? No. So whatever regime you got going on, whatever routine you got going on, from the second seed through to the whatever seed, keep it up. Keep it going. And maybe you get lucky. But OpTic, if we talk about who we think's going to win the event, OpTic should win this event by a country fucking mile.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Now, I do like the playing games, though, because we get to see Ravens. And if they lose, generational hate and comes back for another day.
Yeah.
I will be there. Actually, I'll have the first class ticket there. I'd like to speak first if that's the case. But no, like you said, we watched Gentle Mates. They've had a very rough split. Very, very rough split.
But they still made it. No.
They just made it.
They just made it. They just made it. Yeah.
From Major 1 champs to this is quite bad, but like you said, you never know what the people are going through, and obviously some Neptune had some personal problems. He done a tweet about it, or someone done a tweet about it. And as much as we can only comment on the games, Don and Rab, we don't know whatever's going on with everyone's life. You know, we can only say this guy's getting shit on, this team sucks, whatever like that. You know, some people are going through some real things. So hopefully the Gentlemates come back this event and turn up like the Major 1. It would be nice to see.
No, agreed. So Paris have still got a chance. Well, they did a tweet. I'm not exactly sure what they're getting at right here, but they did a little tweet anyway a couple of hours ago. We'll see. They get the Thieves. Well, they actually played the Thieves the other day. We'll talk about Thieves more in a second, actually, because they lost in 5 to the Thieves. But I don't know what's going on, Don. Like, do you think they listen to Coach Don and they're making some strides? I saw Shane say that they've been working on a few things in scrims the last couple of weeks. They've made a bit of progress. And it does feel like Thieves are on a bit of an upswing. Not 100% sure how much has changed, but we've seen... I think the SMGs are playing in a slightly different way. It was interesting to see the first series they played when they were up against G2 and they 3-0'd them. Because I wasn't expecting them to come out and 3-0 them, certainly not as like dominantly as they did. Hydra is actually negative over the series. A lot of that was due to the game 3. But it seemed to be working a little bit better, you know? Like, Hydra's got 90 seconds in the hill.
Yep.
Scrap's got 110 seconds in the hill. Like, there's something going on there. They weren't doing that last year.
I like it. Listen, I don't know. It's always hard to, like, you know, because people always say, like, I said some shit a month ago, like, I had a black sticker on my face and then flames that. People don't like to give credit or, like, say where they got the idea from or whatever, but I was saying Scrappy is so super impactful with assault rifle. Put the assault rifle in his hands. Neum, I watch Neum in challengers. That's my job, is to at least know who the fuck I'm playing against in challengers. Neum was a solid sniper in challengers. Neum is a post-up player. Put the sniper in his hands. Not to say that he's gonna, you know, go super with the sniper, but it just benefits the team more. And as you see yesterday, I mean, Scrappy had 12 in a search with an AR. Just blicking shit, running shit down, taking aggressive gunfights because... You know, even seeing I don't want to spoil it, but a lot of people got, you know, for the ranking and tanking, Scrappy's #1 right now. A lot of people got him. I still have Merc just because of, you know, you got to have team success with it. But Scrappy's insane. So put an AR in his hands, and even Paco, he went negative. My main thing for, you know, next, you know, Thieves, you want some free game. Paco, I know you're trying to be a good teammate, enable a BZ. I think that's smart. Listen, an overload, my brother. Trust me, I'm being this. I watched his overload. I know people don't want to talk about prize, whatever. I watched his arrow the whole map because I had his over. Okay, watch Paco's arrow. This guy is flanking every time and is not getting enough kills. Okay, so all we got to do, let me help you out. All you got to do is do what the other teams are doing. You know what Hook is doing? He's pulling out a fucking AR. You know what Shotzi's doing in overload? Pulling out a fucking AR half the time. Pull out a fucking AR, okay? Because that's the reason why you're flanking so fucking much. You have a sub out, and then you realize, oh shit, if I just run at them with the sub, I'm gonna die. So let me flank, and then he flanks, and he either doesn't get a kill or he gets a kill, and then dies, and then he spawns up and gets spawn trapped for fucking a whole half. Like,
I mean, when he also pinches too, he takes the AR gunfights with a sub.
Yeah. So it's just
you can also pinch with an AR too. The AR is a duo.
The AR is a do-it-all. Steal Hook's bag, pull out a fucking AR, and you'll stop struggling in overload. Because I even checked the stats because he would have, you know, these stats are so misleading sometimes. Like, these players have 1.3. Hydra had a 1.3 in like the past 3 series I've taken him, and then he goes -7 in the overload, and he has a 0.8 or a 0.9 somehow. Because, like, he's only +6. You go +5, +6 on the series. It says you have a 1.25, but we all know how easy it is to go fucking 16 and 26. You know what I'm saying? Because he's just flanking the whole time. So that will help him. That will help you a lot. You know, just pull out an AR. Pull out an AR. Scrappy's grabbing the ball. I think Scrappy leads the split with overload points right now. Paco, grab the ball. Grab the ball. Because whatever you got going on is not effective currently. So I don't know if he's misreading the map. I don't know what he got going on, but I think that could definitely help push this team to the next level. Just being more consistent, more consistency from him, because they're supposed to be Shaq and Kobe. You know, they're supposed to be the 1-2 punch, the Scrappy MVP, the Hydra MVP. They're supposed to be both in the MVP race, and you know, Hydra's is not there. So I think that could be a big step for this team. And obviously, you know, he still has immense talent. You see moments of it on the map where you're just like, what the fuck? He just got a 4-piece, you know? He's jump shotting people off headies. I just think just more time. I think they need more time, but at the same time, how much time we're going to keep giving these guys, you know? We need some sort of
They need a
result.
good LAN. You know, they do need a good LAN.
We need some sort of results right here, right now. So
yeah, Scrap's second this stage with Niam actually in overload goals per 10 minutes played. Exceed is number one. He's been the golden boot winner most of this year so far.
He is the professional ball fondler.
He is, yeah. Might need a new lineman cut for that, depending on how the major goes. We can work on that one. But the numbers also looking pretty good out of the Thieves boys. So they're making some strides. Fair play to them. And they play FaZe in the very first rounds of the bracket. So that's a real interesting game. It's Seed 3 versus Seed 6. FaZe snuck through. But both of those teams, like, they've been showing good momentum, right? Like, they are both on a good run. Shotzi was asked soon after the series ended, like Ali Cat said, look, who do you think you're going to face in the finals? He said he thinks FaZe. And I think for sure they're in the conversation. I think Karma said on stream he still thinks Gentlemates could be their biggest op when it comes to LAN.
yeah,
Thieves
I think
obviously,
Shotzi got stumped. I think Shotzi got stumped and didn't know how to answer because there's 9 other possible teams it could be.
yeah, yeah.
Because his reaction was shit. FaZe.
Yeah.
Like that's how it was. He didn't have to think hard. He just thought about the most memorable name he could think of that could possibly come second out of the teams of 9 other teams that can come second, and it just clicked. I don't think he even knew what he said. If you asked him again, he'd probably say heretics.
Well, exactly. They've also had a good run. Heretics play the winner of Ravens and Paris. Of course, the loser of that first series goes home immediately. The other series in the play-in, Toronto versus Surge. We've not talked much about Toronto. We'll just have a few comments really on their stage because they were the only team that finished 5-6. Look, I've not been nervous about Toronto when it comes to champs until about now, when it's starting to become a little bit shaky. Because obviously, yeah, they had a bad stage 1. It's okay, it is what it is, but you can rebound. They're currently sitting 30 points off Ravens, 45 points off Falcons. And like, you look at the current top 8, and I'm thinking, well, who isn't going to make champs of that top 8? OpTic will be there, Paris will be there, FaZe will be there, Thieves will be there. On recent evidence, Miami would certainly be there. G2 will very likely be there because, you know, they'll pop game 5 wins when they need to, or just 3-0 or lose 3-0, whatever. Falcons, you know, they'll be there. So really, I think you're fighting for the final seed. And like, okay, Surge, Boston, and C9 will see you later. But if Ravens keep putting in these online performances, like Toronto really need to win this play-in and at least make it to the bracket and score some points because like they genuinely need it for champs. I know that Joe DeCease hasn't been playing as good stuff over the last couple of weeks. People have been looking at Kleenex as well, how things are going. Kips is arguably their best player right now. Certainly this stage, I think he's probably been their best player, at least over the last few series. And yeah, they beat Surge last weekend, but this weekend the only game they played was against OpTic, and like OpTic just handled them. And it didn't seem like OpTic treated them with that much respect. I think that was kind of what was telling to me.
None.
Like they actually had no respect for them,
They played them on their best hard point.
yeah, exactly. They played him on Den, and they beat him on it anyway. It's not, and they were taking the piss out of them in the search. Like,
listen, I think their biggest issue right now is Insight, which pains me to say because I love Insight to pieces.
yeah, he was moving like Doug, mate. That one.
This game just ain't Insight's game. I don't think.
Yeah, it's not.
You know, and I feel like we're in the same situation, Don, where it was the same as like, you know, Purge, all those types of people when they were on the verge of being dropped or talked about being dropped. You know, it came out that they were trying to replace Insight. I feel like same rules apply. Your teammates don't really have faith in you like that, which is sad to see. But, you know, I feel like we can see it in their gameplay now too.
Yep.
You know, Joe's still playing very well, but he's not 1.5 Joe, which is good. We don't need 1.5 Joe because it was hurting to see him drop 1.5s and losing. I think the team's just like very wishy-washy. They're just like 1 week they win, next week they lose, but they don't look like they've got any better. And like I say, I feel like the team's kind of lost faith in Insight in a way. I think I can see it kind of in the player cams too, that, you know, first map he's dropped 9 and 23 versus OpTic, and like it just looks
little
like
side eye coming in.
Yeah, something like that. I just don't think this is Insight's game. Like he can drop a 2 in one series and then it can give you a 0.7 in the next. I just think we're lacking consistency.
Well, the UK COD scene is on life support. We have one representative in the Pro League in Birmingham, and it's Jamie Insight, and he's about to rock up, drop a 0.5, and be out on Friday. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Godspeed.
We had this conversation before as well, Don. You know, you said it first that you don't think this is Jamie's game. I'm inclined to agree. You know, he's had some pop-off moments, but if we're talking consistency-wise, you know, we need to see more from him. And, you know, maybe we've seen the Insight Kleenex duo run a bit too far, run a bit too longer than it should have.
It's been 7 years, but, you know.
Yeah.
It might be time.
And,
it might be time.
Yeah. It's unfortunate. I feel like I do think they should look better than they do, like with all that being said, which I agree with everything you said pretty much. Joe's been playing good. I just feel like, you know, there's certain, to me, I mean, obviously Kips has been doing his thing, and he did play better than Joe yesterday. But Joe's still the best player on this team. And I just feel like when you're the best player on the team and you know they know the contract's expiring, I mean, I don't know how they feel personally, but just how it looks for me, you know that Joe's gone. Like, this is your last couple months with Joe. He's probably going to get on Thieves or FaZe, right? Next year. It just doesn't. You want your number one player to kind of the energy. Like, not to say that Prolute's our best player. You know, sometimes Fires, most of the time, Fires our best player. Wake, Abe, like they have more kills than Prolute, but Prolute's energy flows through the whole team. This is just an example. Merc's energy flows through the whole team. Obviously, different levels. Oh, you're comparing Merc to Prolute. I'm just giving examples of it, just like the pillar of the team. And I don't feel like that's happening for Toronto. I mean, he's off the camera as soon as the series is over. And they just look depressed. You know, Toby's fucking every single time he loses, his head starts hurting. Like, it's just the body language. The body language tells me. Now, I'm not pointing fingers at anybody. I don't think it's Joe's fault. Joe's fucking tired of losing. You know what I'm saying? I've been there. If I was fucking frying and getting costed every series, I'd be being toxic or whatever, go running off the camera too. But the team just looks broken. The body language seems broken. They're good enough to, you know, some series they beat up on teams really fucking bad because you have Joe. Joe's a top 10 player. Kips is potential maybe rookie of the year. You have, and Kleenex is Kleenex, but like even the Kleenex inside duo, like yesterday, Kleenex has not been playing the greatest. He's not been playing the greatest at all. He kept going into the fucking water on Raid S&D and just kept dying over and over. I don't know what the fuck he was doing. Yeah, they just look. and it's uncharacteristic because I have so much respect for Kleenex. I think he's gross. It's just the team's broken. I mean, someone's got to go. Someone's got to go. Insight's got to go, and Kleenex. I mean, you're not gonna drop Kleenex, but he needs to lock the fuck in. He really needs to lock the fuck in. So, yeah, I don't know. They play Surge. I mean, realistically, they should beat up on Surge pretty bad. I'm pretty sure
They beat him online. They did beat him online.
Oh, they should absolutely fry Surge. Literally, absolutely fry Surge. It's not even a question.
Yeah.
But I just think OpTic, like, you get a glimpse of how teams think about the other teams based on the way that they play them in the match. Like, even if OpTic 3-0'd FaZe, they wouldn't have taken the piss out of them like they took the piss out of Toronto. Like, I know that Shotzi does go for the assassinations and shit, but they were just treating him with no respect. And like, some of that comes to, it must come from what they see in scrims. Like, they just know that that team is just not a threat right now. Whereas other teams, I'm sure they wouldn't have played them exactly in that way. So, like, hopefully it proves a little bit of a fire under Toronto, maybe, because I still see that team and I'm like, come on, like, they should, you know, this could be a Sunday in there.
On paper, this should
like,
be like, you know,
yeah.
On paper, it should be up there with a team that can, you know, cause damage at an event, maybe potentially win one. Realistically, you know, Jamie Insight, Kleenex been prolific in the league for how many years now? Kip's coming in fresh rookie. Joe playing some of the best COD of his life right now. Like, come on. They just need to get it together as a team, and this should be a very good team. But it ain't.
Yeah.
And I just feel like Don said, like, it just looks like, to me, it looks like they've lost. It looks like they've lost the passion and lost the trust in a couple teammates, and I don't think that stint with Real helped. Realistically, it kind of like, I feel like that like opened a lot of eyes realistically, and yeah, now we're in this situation.
Yeah, I think that's probably about right. And the bracket is not particularly favorable for them because the winner of that plays OpTic. So
yeah,
if Toronto beats Surge, they got to play OpTic again in the first rounds. Then they might be, you know, they might be straight down there. So not ideal for sure, but it is what it is. So anyway, let's talk about the bracket. What we're thinking for the matches. We can just kind of give like rough predictions of what we expect, and we'll pick a winner. We'll pick a runner-up. Probably pick like a dark horse or someone like that for the tournament. So let's go through it. The first, have we got Paris knocking out Ravens first up?
I do. A lot of people are torn.
I do.
Paris are 3-0 them.
Okay. There we go. All right. Glad we agree with that. Toronto taking out Surge. Like, I know, you know, do you think Cap and Tej?
I think Toronto get it. I think they get it, yeah.
I mean, are they going to get straight back on a flight, or are they going to stay for another couple of days, go to London maybe?
Nah, they're out of there.
They're out of there. Flying Thursday,
There's
out
no
on Friday.
shot.
Okay.
There's no shot Surge beat Koi. No
All
shot.
right. Well, there you go.
Not on my turf.
Yeah, we can't be having that. We cannot be having that. Insight's got to at least make the tournament. He's going to drop a 1.3 that series when it matters.
Yeah.
Drop a 1.3 with pace to at least make it.
And he's just loading against Merc and he's winning round one. Like,
yeah, unfortunately. But look, at least you've got a bit of momentum going on there. Like, you're coming in, you've just won a series, you're playing them later in the
my
day.
goal is not going out on the Friday, that's for sure. Listen, it is, you should not come to a UK event as a UK player and be out on the Friday. That should not be.
You can't be having that. No. You at least got to make the weekend.
Can't go out on the first day.
Yeah, well said. Yeah, Jamie ain't letting that happen for sure. The other two first round games, G2 versus Falcons. I mean, you might as well toss a coin, to be honest with you.
Falcons either win 3-1 and lose the S&D, or we're going map 5 and G2 take it. There you go.
Damn, I agree. Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I don't know
who we going
saying for this though.
If we have to pick, who we going?
I'm going Minnesota.
I'm down to go Minnesota.
Okay, I was gonna take Falcons, so like I think that's fine. We'll go G2 in 5. That's probably fair enough. And then we got Thieves versus FaZe. Another real interesting series.
I'll probably go. You said LAT versus FaZe. I'll probably go
Yeah.
LAT. I'll probably go LAT.
See, I think I'm also taking LA Thieves, I think. But I don't know. Shots, you said FaZe.
But you also thought about 7 other teams whilst he was saying that.
Who you got, Trey?
Is 04 gonna throw up a stinky?
I like 04's last series. He looked way better. I like the way
did.
he played
Listen,
last
there was
series.
a listen. There
turn
was a
up.
kill. It was on the Black Heart. And they were watching 04. I think it was against C9, and he whiffed like 16 bullets, and he raised his eyebrows, and I said, "Oh hell no!"
No, he's going to start
That's
shooting on
playing.
that.
Right.
No
Listen,
stress.
if 04 plays well, FaZe take it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go FaZe. I know you two went LA Thieves, so we can go LA Thieves, but I think FaZe are gonna take it. I'm going for a Simp the Pimp Masterclass 1.4.
1.4. Look, back on UK soil, he was cooking in London, his first event. When he
Yeah,
came
I'm pretty
to,
sure he's part UK.
Yeah, CWL London. How he was putting up insane highlights. That
Right, he
tournament.
made CDL London look like it was his city.
Yeah, it was wild.
So, yeah.
Simp, I actually like the little Simp MVP shot, to be fair. All right, well, we'll leave that as it is. We've got Paris then playing Miami. I mean, look, all I'm saying is if Ravens beat Paris, then we are getting Super Exceed round 1. So we do, either way, it's pretty juicy.
Ravens ain't making it out of the play.
Yeah, it's the Burger King, man. You never know. You never know.
Bro, Genomate's gonna win that. Heretic's gonna beat Genomate's done and dusted.
Okay, you think Heretic's got it like that this tourney?
I should fucking hope so.
They better do, man. They better do.
I really should.
Yeah, this has got to be
That's
it
what
for them. Like they had a good run online. Like, come on, man.
Bro, if Heretics have a bad LAN, like I can't defend anyone anymore.
Nah, that's true. Actually,
Wait, my bad. You guys went Heretics over Paris?
I've not
Yeah.
chosen yet, but Trey has.
That's what I did. Listen, based on the Major 2 and fucking super hitting 80 million snipes, like my mates don't look great. Heretics, can win, can lose. I don't fucking know. Second best team or 8th best team. I don't fucking know. But realistically, Heretics should win this series.
They should. But for some reason, bro, I want to go Paris, bro.
I mean, look, there is logic because these series are going to be nigh on back to back. Paris will just have beaten Ravens. You know what I mean? Like there is a little bit of that. But
For real? Oh, nah. Paris
they're not going to be back to back exactly, but they're on the same day. They're near enough back to back.
like an hour or two in between, probably.
Yeah. So it is something to think about.
I'm gonna go Heretics just because realistically they should win. And they're not only fighting to just win the event, they're fighting to prove that they are the second best team. Or prove they're the best team if they want to try and win the event. But, I still got OpTic winning. But, yeah, Heretics should win the series against a beaten up Gentlemate.
They
For
should.
sure.
They should. I'm down to go Heretics.
All right.
I wouldn't bet any money on it, though.
I hear that.
No, I wouldn't. Yo, don't. I ain't betting money on none of these series.
Yeah.
I ain't betting none of these. You want me to bet on Minnesota Falcons? I'd just gun to
Yeah,
my head.
hell
Tell
no.
me, gun to my head. I couldn't tell you who's winning.
So on the other side of the bracket, OpTic then played
OpTic.
Toronto. All right.
We got OpTic for sure.
And then
next two series.
OpTic. Yeah, I mean, look, the bottom side of the bracket, it's actually
Yeah, do you
opened
wanna
up
just-
real nice.
Should we just
For
put
the
OpTic
green
in the
wall.
finals and then we'll just do a top?
Yeah.
We'll put OpTic in the finals. Before we get to who they're going to play in the finals, this little bit of the segment presented by Prize Picks. Thanks for them for all their fantastic support this season. If you guys want to get involved, use the link in the top line of the description. And oh my god, there's a serious amount of Inception going on the stream right now. Let's just get rid of that real quick. But yeah, use code Breaking Point, claim your $50 line up your first $5 pick. Don, how was your weekend? I know I've just brought up here what we found on the show the other day. This is for that Paris versus FaZe series. We were looking at this Envoy line, Trey. We were looking at this Envoy line of 0.89, and we were trying to figure out, was it a good or a bad line? Let's see what happened, actually.
I think he hit the under.
I think he
you
hit
know?
the under. I'm pretty sure he did hit the under.
But I said that's okay.
Yeah.
I said, listen, Don, if you're 0.81 and you don't hit the over, we've got a fucking issue.
Yeah. Envoy had a
But if you're not-
0.84 in the end.
Damn.
Tough.
Yeah. But
Unders are always scary, man.
04 did hit the over.
Listen, I went on my generational under run. It was fucking biblical.
Yeah, the Ocus under is pretty guaranteed. The Kleenex under, listen, Kleenex great player. His under is hidden, like every time. So,
Don,
Right,
they had Cap at a 0.9 in the Surge versus G2 series.
yep, and I took his over, and I lost.
Hey, Rab, tell me that's
Damn.
not generational. That's
Right, let's have a look at
hating
this.
at its finest.
Let's have a look at this. This is what Trey was working with. this is a premium generational hater club lineup right here. Okay, this is what we got, chat. Did this hit as well?
Yeah.
Wow, there it is. Never in doubt. We got the Nero under, we got the Raincore under, and we got the Ocus under 22.5 is actually
On a black heart too.
wow.
Yeah. I was, listen,
That's icy.
Someone said to me, they said, Trey, it's a black heart, so I couldn't give a flying fuck. We're talking the generational here.
That's unreal. Any how's the
Listen.
weekend looking, Don, on this front? luck?
I think I went up this weekend. I mean, it was better than one of the ones where I lost, but I went up $70 on the weekend. I ended up playing with some of the promo and a little bit of my own money, which was like 200. So like I ended with 270, but I played with 200. So I was like two things away from being up like 1,000, but that was more of my pain this weekend is like what could have been. What
Yeah,
coulda,
it feels
shoulda
like a
been.
loss, you know.
Yeah, it feels like a loss, but realistically, it's better to be up, a couple of Chipotle bowls than to be down a lot, So we'll take it. We keep pushing. I'll be putting my picks in for the land. You know what I'm saying? I'm be going only guaranteed.
Hey, if you need help with the unders, all right, I'm the under specialist.
The under
Listen,
specialist is so good.
I don't want no one winning out here. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
I want to see us winning in cash wise, but KD wise, I got us.
Gotta remember, man, people are slowing down on LAN as well. They be slowing down out there. So
Hey, there's no free cash this weekend with the Ocus underdog.
Oh yeah, that is true. Hey, Kleenex is there. OpTic. Hey, when they play OpTic, look for the Kleenex Insight under. They gonna
All right.
What
just be
duo?
honest. You might.
That's the
They play
duo pick
OpTic.
is
When they
crazy.
play OpTic, we might go Toronto all 4 under. But paired with a Merc over, that might be guaranteed cash.
It's LAN, baby. It's different gravy. But yeah, thanks for prize picks. If you guys want to get involved, the link is in the description box below. Use code Breaking Point. All sorts of sports and esports around the world. OpTic, we've got them in our winners finals. The way we had our bracket, it became Miami versus Thieves, which also would be a banger. Like, I'm down to see that again. Little Super versus Scrappy. Okay.
Yeah,
I'll be there.
That's how it's gonna go. Who's gonna win though?
I'll go Miami for that one.
Oh,
Listen, I'll give Miami their props. I'll let Miami go to the finals.
wow. To the finals. Because, I mean,
I'll
we got them going top 3 on this.
Listen, book it. I'll take OpTic Heretics final, but if Heretics don't go to the final, I gotta have a uncomfortable conversation about them.
Interesting. I mean, that's high expectation, but also I think it's justified, I think it's justified. Like, they got to deliver on this. They got the perfect
This is,
setup.
this is all that matters. I don't care if anyone thinks someone's second best team online. This is where it matters.
Yeah.
I could not care.
Only thing with Miami is that it's just like, bro, their search streak is gonna end at some point. Like, I'm talking about super. Like, you can't just get 12 kills in search every game. And it just seems like as soon as that little, that spree, just runs out, because he's legit getting like 10 plus kills in search every game. and they lose a search, then the series is done. You know what I'm saying? So that's my worry for them.
Super's on
Hopefully
an
they can continue
unbelievable
their
run,
search.
by the way.
Bro, he's on the greatest. I mean, obviously,
Look at this
people keep
run.
talking
It's
about
like
Merc.
the anti-Okis.
Yeah. Just look at the search though. People keep talking
Yeah,
about
look at the
Merc's S&D.
search.
Merc's S&D is absurd. But to me, I don't know about the kills. Maybe Easy Mac can give us the stats, but just sheer amount of kills in the S&Ds on top of the KD. Like, you see all these S&D KDs. He's got 2,
Yeah, I just moved off of it,
1.14,
yeah.
2. He's got like 12 kills in the map. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not going 8 and 4. Like, he's going fucking like some insane shit.
Yeah, if we just go like, I mean, I guess kills per round is probably a pretty good metric. Yeah, he's right there with Merc. It's basically him, Merc, Simp. Those are like top 3.
And it's just 76 opening duel win percentage.
Yeah, that's actually that's an absurd stat.
Like,
the highest of
holy
anyone?
fuck.
That's the highest of anyone by a mile, actually. 76% opening duel. That's wild. Yeah,
Bro, he is getting bloods like every round. Like
55
not to take anything away
17
from
lost
Merc.
is insane. Abuzer's up there as well, actually. Abuzer's up
Bro,
there.
he has
Skies
like
is up there.
Bro,
Scrap.
Super has like 0. I think it's like 0. Something. It's something crazy, like way above everyone else's for like kills per round.
Yeah, well,
Like, it's actually insane.
I think probably this stage. You know what? I'll filter by just this stage, and we'll see.
His kills per round
what
stat
just
is
this
insane.
qualifiers. Yeah, I mean, I've got like damage per round. I've got.
If you go to the end, it will say kill per round there, KPR.
Oh yeah, KPR. Oh
His
yeah.
KPR is insane.
Yeah, 0.91. I mean, he's tied with Merc basically, but he's at a 0.91. Merc's at a 0.9.
Yeah.
Merc doing it without a sniper though is impressive.
That is impressive. Yeah.
Brilliant.
And Merc is at a
I think-
1.61 this stage in Search.
I think
The
you got to
Super's at a
give Merc his.
1.4.
I think you got to give Merc his
Oh,
props
Merc's
too.
insane. Merc's insane.
You know.
How
No,
many
I'm not
bloods
sa-
does Super have?
29 this stage. 74% win rate this stage.
Bro, he's getting more first bloods than Shotzi and Crimp.
Yeah,
You see what I'm
it's
saying? That's the
wild.
only reason why, like, Merc, not to take nothing away from Merc, I'm just saying the run that Super is on, he has more bloods than Shotzi and Crimp to run it down, like, in your face, open
Yeah.
up the fucking map, change the map. Like, this might be one of the best S&D runs I've ever seen. Insane. And I just feel like eventually he's gonna slow down. Like, he has to. He has to slow down.
Even this, like, he's highest on non-traded kill percentage. I mean, it makes sense, right? As a sniper getting first blood.
yeah,
but, like,
yeah.
but even then, like, it's still
Listen,
higher than anyone.
there is sniper tax to this.
Yeah, there is sniper tax.
Merc's doing it without a sniper.
He also has 0 clutches, which is kind of impressive to go a whole stage with no clutches. But no, mate, he's getting first blood. He gets second blood. They win the round. No time to clutch.
Well, he nearly had that insane clutch with the collateral.
No, that's
but
true, yeah.
He didn't, so still no
Yeah.
clutches.
Still no clutches, yeah. But pretty well to have 118 search and destroy kills a stage. And
Listen,
no,
you can't listen. He does
no
have sniper
clutches.
tax though. He is very good at sniper, very good S&D play. He does have sniper tax with some of these stats though.
I mean, the only one who's even in the ballpark is a boozer, really. When it
I'm
comes
gassing
to
him more for sniping, honestly.
yeah, where's Dashy on this list?
He's getting blood,
Uh,
bro. He's leading the league in first bloods.
I'll
Him.
give him gas.
If it was that easy, why don't these motherfuckers pull out a snipe? We're begging Falcons to pull out a snipe. If it's that
Hey,
easy,
Don, you're asking the wrong guy. You're asking the wrong guy. I've been saying this for weeks. You cannot tell me that Celium is not a better sniper than Super. Super's great. I've seen Cell snipe. Get it out, Cell. I mean, Super probably is better than Cell, but like, you know what I'm saying? Cell's a nerd. You trying to tell me Cell can't come up with some dumb shit with a sniper? Yeah, come on. I spoke with Cell. He said, I don't want to snipe. I feel like I'm more useful with the AI. Shut the fuck up, Cell.
So you're at a 0.64 this stage in search, brother. Like,
Get the fucking boomy out.
yeah. Not doing much with that AR, in my opinion. Super also hit his 99th snipe this weekend. He's one away. He just needs
Imagine
one.
he whiffs every sniper.
Just whiffs. Now, Trake's already got one. So they're at 100 combined for the season. So Trake's picked up his sniper one round and picked one up. But that's pretty insane. 99 on the season. Phew. See how high he can go. I mean, he's going to set records, I think, with these numbers. But yeah, look, you're not wrong, Don. If Super can't keep doing that in search, okay, some questions. But to be fair, a lot of their series have been pretty clean outside of that as well. It's not that they're relying on a Game 5 run. And they lost to Ravens in 5, but they beat Thieves in 5. So it is what it is. But that could be a big second round game when we go to the major. Let me find the bracket again real quick. Here it is. All right, let's say that OpTic make the finals. Who do we think, all else being equal, whatever the bracket looks like, who else is going to be in the finals? Who we got, chat? Because I think there's a good few teams that could be there.
Bring up the fucking spinning wheel, bro.
Yeah, roll the dice, spin the wheel. I have no idea. Realistically, I have no idea. But...
Listen, I'll give it to 3 teams. I'll go FaZe, Heretics, LA Thieves.
Okay, yeah, no Paris. No Paris, no Falcons, no G2. We're doing it again. God, it really is tough, isn't it? Bloody hell.
I can't.
It is
Listen,
tough.
I truly can't give it to Falcons if they can't win an S&D. I truly can't.
See, they've been calling me a Falcons hater lately, but I feel like I actually don't mind them doing well. I just feel like there's just a bit... I have too many question marks about them right now.
Listen, XNID, S&D on LAN, we're about to hit generational. I couldn't tell you if it's good or bad. We might be hitting some unders we've never seen before. We might be hitting some overs. I couldn't tell you. But if XNID can't slow it down for the LAN S&D...
Yeah, he's going to drop donuts.
Hey, we might be in for a fucking ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have enough faith in Falcons, I think. Don't have any faith in Toronto. I could still see Gentlemates doing something, but if I had to pick a finalist, I think I'm taking... Oh, I don't know. I was going to say Thieves.
I just don't know. I just don't know
be
if Thieves have got it in
maybe,
them. I don't know. I just don't know if Thieves have got it in them.
Yeah, I actually don't know. I think I'm overreacting a bit to the recent games, but like FaZe have also kind of... I would pick FaZe outside of that. I can see a Simp just absolutely godlike tournament where he carries them through series.
We're still come to an agreement. We don't fucking know who's going to be in the final.
Yeah, that's what's
we don't know.
We don't
anyone.
Know. Nobody knows.
I want it to be so-and-so. But then so-and-so can beat so-and-so, so I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
And then if OpTic don't make it to the finals, I'm not showing up.
That would be insane.
It would be insane. I definitely think, like,
insane,
would you take OpTic or the other 9? What's more likely? You think OpTic more likely?
Yeah.
I should hope so.
Yeah. I'm going OpTic over the field. I mean, it's just a no-brainer. I mean, the whole team has been absolutely frying. Brandon is probably the person you could look at, maybe say he's a weakness, but when they play top-level competition, he shows up. He's done it in the qualifiers. He'll drop a 0.9 versus fucking C9 and then a 1.2 versus LAT. So I'm not worried about him in the big games. Pook was literally one of the MVPs for this stage. Merc, MVP for this stage. MVP for the season, most likely so far. I mean, they just got everything going for them. It'd be insane if they don't make the final. It's hard to win. Once you get in that final, that shit is hard. So if they were to get to the final and lose, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, this is insane. But making the final, yeah, I expect them to be there for sure.
Yeah, I've noticed Shotty started playing way better ever since I shit on him in that rank play game. So I'm.
It's interesting that, isn't it, Trey?
I know he started playing amazing recently. Shout out Ant. I'm glad I gave you the motivation.
Well, there we go. So just quickly, all these teams we mentioned, I think a lot of these teams, if they don't make it to Sunday, they're going to be absolutely like just distraught. It's the best word I can think of. Like Miami, especially because so many of them look so good. Even Falcons, they'll think like this has got to be our event to make a Sunday. Gentlemates, like they've had a bad run, but also a lot of people said going into Dallas, like as long as OpTic makes Sunday, they can be reasonably happy with that. They've had a pretty bad online stint. Turns out they nearly won the whole thing and look pretty dominant. So Paris will obviously not want to drop out of the top 4, but there's plenty of teams, FaZe, Thieves, like some of these teams are going to be top 6, top 8, and they're going to have to kind of say, this weren't our run, it's time to blow it up or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's also tough to pick a dark horse, right? Because as we said, all of the teams can could be in the finals. So it's kind I don't know. There's no like clear dark horse. People probably will say Falcons, and maybe that's fair.
Falcons are a good dark horse. G2, I guess. Good dark horse. I mean, G2 are like not the greatest, but they can win any series they play, in my opinion. Yeah, I would say Falcons are G2, but I mean every team's a dark horse. Honestly, this event is just one of a kind, man. One of a kind. Normally we have, somebody else. Yeah, maybe it's this year, but I mean at least Major 1 Gentlemates looked really good before the event.
Yeah,
like we thought before the event Gentlemates could win. We thought before the event FaZe are gonna be competitive. Like even Thieves beat OpTic before the event. We thought Thieves, maybe Kenny started playing good again.
But to be fair, we didn't think OpTic were going to get the finals.
Yeah, we thought OpTic were getting shit on, kind of. Yeah, 100%. So
they put themselves 7th in the ranking.
Yeah, true. Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Actually, never mind.
Yeah.
This event is just weird, where it's just like every team has an insane weakness. LAT, we can't even name their weakness. We're just trying to fucking guess and figure out why they suck.
They don't even know either.
Yeah, they don't know either. Falcons can't win a search. G2 can lose to me, and then they could fucking 3-0 OpTic the next day. FaZe could just throw up the horse. Like it's just something every day with these teams right now. So the good thing is that should lead to some fucking crazy matches. So let's hope that happens. Let's hope that happens this event.
Absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure to be joined again by you all this wonderful evening. We have a tournament coming up in a couple of days. It's going to be a great time. I did mention it at the start of the show, but we will be at the sports bar opposite the Resort World on Thursday evening. There will be a link in the description. You guys can say, hey, I'm going to be there. I don't know what I'm going to say to my boy at this venue, because it's probably going to be a few more people than I thought were going to be there. But I didn't want to oversell it. Do you know what I mean? Don't want to be like, we're going to need the whole bar, because they're going to tell me to fuck off when we do that. I know. Well, look, if we overspill, it's fine. There's plenty of space. There's also like a restaurant, not really a restaurant, but there's like another bar on the other side with loads of tables and chairs. People can just go chill there, talk about the COD. That's also another option. Regardless, looking forward to getting to an event in the UK. It's been a long time. It's actually been a very long time. London 2020 was the last event in the UK. We're talking 6 years ago, over 6 years ago. It was February. Obviously, last year we were out in Madrid, which was a great time. But it's been a long time since the UK fans have had an event. Rumour has it it's going to be a big one. So yeah, safe flight tomorrow, Don. And I'll be seeing you later this week in sunny England. It's a pleasure.
Yep. Excited for the event, excited for the live event. That will be interesting for sure.
Definitely will be interesting.
Yeah, hopefully you guys pull up and, let's have a fucking blast. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we share some beverages, whatever the case might be. I don't know what to expect. I'm just showing up. So, yeah. W show. Hopefully the event's a banger. Next episode I won't be on. It will be Kenny, because I'll be coming back home. So I won't be able to make it. But, yeah, 2 weeks from now, I'll see you guys again. Or I'll see you guys at the event. But, 2 Mondays from now, I'll be back, chat. So W show. Appreciate the support, and Trey, close it out. All right.
Well, I've been put on the spot. Shit.
After 92, or like 90 on
shit,
previous attempts.
I don't even know what to say. Nah, I'm trolling. Listen, great show. 92 episodes, 8 more away from 100. I noticed the subs have been flying up too.
Yeah, no, we've been cooking on that.
Up to 81,500. If you guys are looking for a great watch party for Call of Duty, the KD show is where it's at. Now, this weekend, I think it might just be Kenny doing it because Don will be here. So it'll just be the K show. But listen, if you are trying to watch the online matches, I've noticed, Don, you've been getting a lot of gas from a lot of the community on it, saying it's the best watch party there is right now. Hopefully the traction keeps going over there.
Yeah.
Because it is a great show. But this weekend, it'll just be Kenny. But majority of the time, it is Kenny and Don. And listen, I'll be in there majority of the time having a laugh with the boys, shit talking a bunch of other players because it's fucking great. They're with me. But no, listen, it's been a great show. If you guys are in Birmingham for the weekend, don't be afraid to say hi. I don't know how much you'll see Don because he'll be running challenges with the boys. But if we see Don there, we'll try and get him out, get a couple pictures of people. Thursday, if you're there, show up to the link. You'll see it on Twitter. I've tweeted it. Breaking Point's tweeted it. I ain't talking about it no more. You ain't getting no.
We got too many people.
Yeah, we got too many people going. But like, listen, we can have more. We're just not trying to infuse it. We're trying to infuse it. We can't hold it. We haven't got the stock.
Yeah, but like if the casino, like, or if the bar people, they knew like how many people we probably could have, then they'd be like, you know what I mean? They wouldn't want to. I mean, they would, but it would add. It adds complication for them, right? If I'm like, oh, it's a relatively small, like we're gonna have maybe like 25, 30
I think
people
what we
here.
do is, Rab, we show up, and then like the people are gonna be in there, and then if loads more people show up, like out the fucking shit, we'll just be like, bro, we did not know we got this type of pool.
Yeah, I like that actually.
We didn't know it was gonna be like this, but we'll work it out.
Yeah.
But no. Great show, great episode. We'll see you guys Friday, maybe for a pre-show, Rab. In the hotel room, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
We'll see you Thursday night in person if you guys come out there for the get together. But no, great show. Hope you guys enjoyed the content that we've been giving you recently. Make sure you tune into Don's other episodes with Doug too. They're good stuff. Make sure you throw a like, a subscribe. What is it? 5-star rating on the old Spotify. Keep us moving. We appreciate everyone that's tuned in. Absolute pleasure for myself, Tactical Rab, Donnie Tim. It's an absolute pleasure. We'll see you guys very shortly on the next one. Peace.
Take care.
Later.